even though we are recording live right now. That's right, we are. So I can't really. Anybody's watching right now, they're just gonna get behind the scenes
if they are, yeah.
if they are. Now I just want to make sure Facebook is on.
Anybody who's watching
And
this, go download the Cure's new album. How about that?
okay,
There's a little plug
okay.
for you.
I have to apparently always go in and which is cool. I don't mind. I have to make sure that I hit public on and so now we're running live on Facebook. Let me go check out Instagram real quick. Um, get all this boring stuff out of the way real quick, and then hopefully have some fun here.
You know what's killing me? The reviews coming in on this album. People are saying it's too slow. It's too slow. It takes too long. They get really uninterested. They clearly don't get. I mean, the Cure. They do it like at least one like lyrical phase, one verse where they let their instruments speak for themselves, and then they go into the song. People don't fucking get it. It drives me nuts.
Well,
Everybody wants their
I just
information right now. They want short songs. They want this, that, and the other.
yeah. Well, I had set it up to get Instagram going, and I don't know how to. I don't know if it's going on there now or what. Probably not. Oh well, I apologize. At least it's live on Facebook, and it should be live on YouTube. And I should check YouTube real quick. I tried to set all this stuff up, like a few days ago to try to be ahead of the game because I just, knew that. And if I go to, I gotta stop messing around with this stuff. I'll have to mess around with Instagram some other time to figure it out more. Whoops, wrong YouTube channel. Hey, we're up to 100,332 subscribers right now, but that still does not satisfy my itch. Just,
You're scratching the surface, huh?
That's right. Apparently, we are live right now on YouTube as well. There's just such an amazing amount of people that have joined us, but because they're there right now, I'm going to get back over to Riverside.
Take her tape parade.
And get over to the chat room over here to the side. Make sure we're all in. Oh, we got Sherrod Brown here with Sherrod Brown and Morgan Freeman. The man, the myth, the forgotten hero. And type 5 words per minute, 1.5 per minute.
I should probably change that, huh? Man, the myth, the forgotten hero. That's been up there
Sherrod
like 10
Brown.
times.
Sherrod Brown.
No.
But you know what? In order to get this properly started, I'm going to have to do a proper introduction here. So let me see here. I'm going to, everybody who's watching later, don't worry. We'll be right back. I got to get a private introduction here. If I'm Warning. The following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. That looked so official.
True that.
Okay. Well, Chris, I don't. We have been waiting all week for this special. I'm sorry, Sherrod Brown. Sherrod Brown. We have been looking forward to this all week.
I had to change my little what is that, like a sub menu little text right there.
Oh, yes, Sherrod Brown knows how to spend your money. Now, if you if you're from Ohio, you get that so much. And if you're, let's say you're in Oklahoma right now, you're probably going nuts with. But isn't it true, Chris? Didn't they say that that the Ohio's the Senate that they've been spending more money advertising for their for those ads or whatnot?
Brother, you're asking the wrong guy. I have no fucking clue.
We've got Jake, the horror movie geek here. Hey, my friends, you know what, Jake? I'll tell you what.
Who's
going to do something here. We got Jake. Got Jake who's joining us right now.
Jake. He sounds familiar.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Oh, it's how could I forget? Of course.
Mothers, you're a regular gold player of. Yes, Jake. I want to let you know right now, in case you're not seeing this. In fact, I want to extend it to 20. Jake, come on, get up on that screen there. Why is it? I don't want it hidden. I want it shown. What's the point? There we go. Jake, we've got all these fancy tools right here, so be careful what you say, because I may just show it to everyone.
Don't put before I get in there, Jake.
Yeah, do not. Oh, dear Lord, that's a serious statement there. Chris, before we get into watching Black Christmas, I figured you know how this works, how it works. I haven't even started drinking yet, and my words are starting to stumble.
I don't have any words.
How the hell has your week been before we get going into this?
Pretty fucking good. I can't really argue. I had a nice little Halloween outing last night. The Cure album just dropped, the new one. I took mom to a little Mexican restaurant where we had a little margaritas, and then I came home and I got two pretty rare bottles here I'm working on. One's Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond, and I got a Henry McKenna Bottle and Bond 10-year, and I'm just working on them.
Wow. It's funny, folks. I had no idea. I was running behind, of course. I shouldn't say that because we Chris and I made a number one rule when it came to this podcast, and that's pretty much our family comes first, right? And I've got it so much into my brain. The moment I feel like I'm interrupting him and the girls, it's like, okay, shut the fuck up, because let's just say something happened the other day at work. My boss. Unfortunately, his wife had passed away the other day, and they're both younger than me. And it's kind of a reminder. You just don't take things for granted. And I don't mean to bring anybody down, but just, what I had to tell Chris, that could wait later, because that's quality time that he missed out with his girls when he was in West Virginia. Even it was raining last night, he had to get that trick-or-treating out of the way because he didn't get Halloween last year.
It wasn't as bad as it could have been. I thought it was nice and cool. Yeah, there was a little rain, but I enjoyed it. It was good times.
And since you and your mom went to a Mexican restaurant, you're not going to believe the irony of this. And I forgot, it's in the
tell me you're making a margarita. Don't tell me. Stop it.
No, I had to make sure the door's shutting. I've got the main ingredient for a margarita.
Tequila?
That's right. That's one hell of a shot right there. Ooh. Actually, this is the other stuff that Sammy invested in with.
See, I'm a Cabo guy. I love Cabo, man. I could drink that
I got
straight.
tons of it.
Cabo's
I got tons of that out there. This tastes, honestly, it tastes a lot like Cabo. I gotta have that shell. It's like it's like a margarita. Have you ever had a warm margarita? Jake,
No.
you're in the chat room. You love your margaritas. I'm gonna pour this back in the ice so I can let it stay chilled. See, I got these shots tequila. I can't sip on them.
Yeah, that sounds awful. Warm margarita. Oof, God.
Ugh. No, I mean they're already in Mexico, right?
I got something new. I've been saving it for special occasion just like this. Since we're on margaritas, hang on one second.
Alrighty. While he's getting that real quick, once again, I want to thank everybody that has participated in this watch along. We haven't started it yet, and I'll get into it. Well, we've only got Chris and I and Jake here right now, as far as I know. But according to the chats, I've only got Jake here, which Jake, he's very patient with us and all that. But I want to thank everybody out there that went into the community on YouTube to let us know what you wanted to watch. And it did come down to Black Christmas. So that's pretty damn cool. And we're going to be starting that up here pretty soon, but we got to get our little bit of a, how things have been going. And Chris just wants to go grab an ice cold glass, which mine's warming up.
I don't even know how to fucking introduce this thing, but I saw this bottle. I've seen a couple of them that are really special from Rheingeist, and this is another one of them. It's a special release one. Comes in a big old bottle and everything, but it goes by the name of Marg Monday. And it's sour ale that's aged in tequila barrels with lime and salt.
Speaking of that, let me show something here real quick because I've been trying to get things prepared. Just keep on. You will definitely.
Yeah.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong. Where is it at here? Where did I put it at?
Let me share this.
As you're saying it,
we'll call this an uncorking experience.
So this is the barrel that Chris.
Oh yeah.
I've been messing around with this. You said Yeah. And this was out of where was that at again? France?
Yeah. The guy that I bought it off of got it in France.
Go big.
But I'm gonna put a table on top of it for the round table discussions, and
yeah,
it's gonna turn out good. Why am I doing
I just thought that was appropriate to share right then and there. You were doing an uncorking.
Yeah, so we got the cage. So I'm anticipating a pop here.
What the fuck?
You drinking?
I'm figuring.
There we go.
Oh yeah, good timing.
Oh, very cool. Little cork and everything.
Oh yeah, Le Coq.
Okay, this could go one of two ways. I don't know yet.
Speaking of Ryan, guys, I don't know if anybody had heard on the news down in Cincinnati, a bridge that goes between Cincinnati and Kentucky. It's a very important bridge as far as I'm concerned, especially if you want to get over to the party source. It caught on fire early this morning.
Oh shit.
Yes, it caught on fire. And I know they won't say why, but it's quite obvious what happened. There are a lot of homeless people that will live underneath that bridge. And I don't need to tell anybody the world that you live in. Yeah, that's why.
A little bit of peyote or what happened down there?
So did you take a sip of that yet?
No,
sorry.
I just got it poured. Holy shit! This is gonna take a minute. I'm coming off of bourbon right now, so this is like, holy shit! This smells like a straight up, just a lime. That's all it smells like. Oh my god! it's sour.
But it being sour, that I wonder if that would go good with. I'm trying to think of some food that's sour. I'm gonna want to show what Jake said again here. I know I'm jumping the gun, but I live. Or I'm sure. But I love when Barb gives the phone number to the cops. Oh, when he's. I know what you're talking about when it comes to Black Christmas. There,
Oh my
it's
god,
been
it's
a.
so sour.
Makes me think of what the hell's the name of that wine? It's really really sweet. It's a dessert wine. Yeah, love. Okay, yeah, you got it right.
No idea.
All right.
Shit, that's wow.
Yeah, I've got that type of wine in my other little fridge. Yeah, that might be what you have there, more like a dessert beverage. If
Uh,
it's that sweet.
mm, no, it's sweet. It's sour.
Uh,
It's
hey,
sour as
sour. Jake, how's the stream looking there over on YouTube?
oh,
I'm assuming it's doing okay.
what's
In
happening?
fact, I'm noticing right now. I'm afraid to say anything, Jake. You have been a friend of Meet Us in the Man Cave here, so you know what I'm talking about. How certain things look streaming wise. I probably just jinxed us anyways right there, but you know what? I should take a look real quick. Or Jake, I'm just going to leave it up to you. Just let us know in the chat room. How's it looking? Is it pixelated or I don't know why I'm asking because it's not going to matter regardless.
Jake, are we pretty? Do we look good?
Yes. Are we pretty?
Do you like me?
Okay.
You like me a lot.
Yeah. He does. Looks fine. That's good enough. Oh, speaking of looks fine, I broke a young woman's heart tonight. This is a shocker,
Explain,
but I
please.
really
Explain.
it's at the bowling alley where, of course, Zach goes every Friday. There's this young lady that she's one of the bowlers there. It's obviously in his league, and she actually works at Warped Wing in Huber Heights.
Okay.
And let's just I'm gonna be very polite about this, okay? I'm
No, please be mean.
I can't be mean, Chris. I
Oh,
can't
come on.
about this. Let's just put it this way: this young lady that was trying to ask me out is younger than my own son, and I was flattered as hell, of course, but it felt so awkward because it's like, how do I respond? Is she going to think I'm saying no because she's got multiple sclerosis, and that's not why I said no. I said no because she's younger than my son.
That's fair.
My son's 29 years old, and I'm not comfortable of the idea of even going on a date with somebody who's 22 years old. To me, that's a child still.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I felt like an asshole. I really did because in her mind, she's yeah. I don't know why I'm sharing that here. You guys, if anybody's watching this later on, you're gonna say, Scott, you're a prick. You should have
What
taken.
are you doing?
Hell, she works at Warped Wings. Warped Wings is
So
a place that craft beers.
basically saying there was a rock and then there was a hard place and then you were like right here in between them.
Oh, yes. Yes. So that's why I'm doing a shot of tequila tonight.
Well, that's okay. Did she don't leave us hanging like that though. What do you got? I mean, was she okay with it? I mean, you obviously rejected.
Yeah, I told her, I thanked her and I said, we can always have fun here at the bowling alley and all that. And I'll cheer you on. And I just felt like a dork every time my mouth opened up because I was trying so hard to find a way to say, I appreciate it, but I'm old enough to be your dad. And I really wanted to say that. And I should have just said, no, I'm old enough to be your dad because you're younger than my son. I just, I was able to walk away in a sense. But
I can't help
she
you out there.
was, she was not happy. But I guess if I was used to getting, head on, I would know how to handle this more. But that's the first time a woman has asked me out since probably The 90s. So I'm Rusty, I guess you could say. No, my name's not Rusty. That's my uncle's name. You know what, Chris? What are you saying about 10 more minutes? We go ahead and try this real quick. Let's do this
10
watch
minutes.
along.
I would say a half an hour is enough for everybody that's gonna get in here to get in here, right?
Yeah. Because it is 9:50. I don't know what do you think, Chris? When should we start this? There's
I'm
been
fine
enough
with that.
people that voted.
I'm fine with that.
I say we'll start at 10 o'clock. Because if we try to debate on what time, shit, it'll be 12 o'clock before we get started.
Probably.
Yeah. And I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I took a 30-minute nap. So if I can make it, yeah. Okay. Let's see. What did Jake say here? Seems like she. You know what? I applaud her, Jake. I mean, that was very brave of her. I guess I don't know. See, I'm rusty on this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah, I should have said, "Fuck no."
In all honesty, it's kind of an awkward situation, period, because
Yeah.
women coming up to men is kind of awkward anyway. So there is that.
Yeah, and I never.
It doesn't make me awkward though. That's how my wife got me. she was my stalker.
I never had the balls to ask a woman out, and I do I have regrets today? Yes, because there's this one that back in the 90s, I never had the balls to ask her out. And now it's kind of one of those things. Oh man, I wish I had asked her out, because you never know, right? I mean, I don't have any regrets on how things had happened in my life when it comes to stuff like that. But there's always that, man, I wondered if I just would have asked Nicole out. So there's a lesson for you guys. Even the young lady that asked me out on a date tonight, at least she took the chance. Mm-hmm. And back when I was 21 years old, I never took the chance to ask Nicole out. And oh my God, we're not going to go down that path. But that's a regret right there. Who knows? Maybe I would have went out with her and regretted it.
No regrets, bro. No regrets. Remember?
Or she was hot. In fact, what was it? I want to say probably about 5 years ago, I seen her walking into where she works at the time. And I was like, oh man, she still looks amazing. Oh, real quick. Even though Jake's the only one watching here, Jake, if you go to Facebook, or if you already have the link or know where to go to on YouTube, because that's where Chris and he's going to watch Christmas on his phone or whatever, and I'm going to watch it on mine. And we're just going to do a countdown from like 5, 4, 3. And then I'll set it up to where we go as soon as you get past that first ad, because it's going to have an ad. As soon as you see a credit, in fact, I should set this up now just to get an idea. So I'm going to go to YouTube on my phone real quick. Man, that damn bottle put a little blue stain on my knuckles.
This was putting a stain on my soul.
My hand looks like a Smurf right now.
I keep drinking it, hoping it's gonna get better. It's just not.
I'm gonna go over to another YouTube channel of mine. That way it doesn't interfere with this one. Switch accounts. Yeah, I have more than one YouTube channel. Gee, that's a shocker, huh? Hey, we're live. There's only one person watching. Let me go to.
We probably should have done that live stream that last time. It's hit or miss,
Yeah.
Like people.
Of course, everybody showed up an hour late. Yeah, people showed up when you logged on.
So much for that theory.
It actually got really good. I didn't listen to it at all because I didn't have to edit. But when I the beauty of just editing audio, you could just clip out a bunch of dead air, and that's it. You just put together, and I'm like, it's like a 2.5 hour podcast. I'm like, cool. And I was like, by the time Chris came on, it actually got really entertaining. I'm like, damn. Chris is right. That was fun. It just, especially when we got to the shit about Taco Bell and Mountain Dew and Coca-Cola. It did. It was like,
funny.
Yeah. And why is it I can't find it on here now? Probably because it is on my old one. Black Christmas, 1974.
Now,
Yes.
people voted for this. Now, I
Yep.
mean, come on now. They voted and they didn't show up to the live stream. Come on now.
Trump calls Kamala Harris a socialist, but his budget would explode the deficit. Harris has a plan.
I'm just waiting until after this ad just to get an idea of what it's going to look like.
Is that me?
She's the right choice.
An ad from YouTube. Oh, yeah, it's you talking about Kamala, how you're going to vote for her.
That's what I thought.
Okay. You're going to see the very first thing you see for Black Christmas should be like a rated R in the left-hand corner. That's where I'm going to pause it. And then, in other words, that's where everybody, like Jake, Chris, and I will pause it at the rated R in the left-hand corner, and I'll go 5, 4, 3, and then hit play on your whatever device. I'm just going to use my phone. Because the reason why I can't share it on the screen here, Jake, is it'll show it, and YouTube, if they see that, there's a good chance they'll delete this channel. And after everything Chris and I've been through, that's one way to go out.
See, I looked it up on mine, and it says there's a black screen, and it says film funding in association with Vision 4 Presents.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I'm looking at.
Should be free with ads. I could do this. Duh. Oops, hold on. Shit. Wrong one.
Hopefully that's it.
I just sent you the one that I'm on. There's a link to the phone. Maybe that'll help. If you do get a black screen, my advice is like you could go to full screen. That's why I'm doing it on a separate monitor. And then it should take away that black screen. If it's free with ads, you should be good. But yeah, we got a few more minutes here, and hopefully it'll be more. And if they stumble across on it later, oh well, at least we had fun with it. While Chris is looking for that, I do want to make sure that we do get a little bit of sponsorship here going on. So yes, Jake, I've got to make sure every once in a while, throw a little bit of an ad up here, a sponsoring ad here. So.
Don't drink this shit. What?
I'll help you out here.
Any redeeming qualities? Is this going to get me fucked up or anything?
Folks, for you watching out there, you may have stumbled across other, podcasters out there. I mean, like the Osbournes, Steve-O, they've all have Liquid Death sponsoring their, podcasts. And, Chris and I, Meet Us in the Man Cave, we may have our first sponsor, Liquid Death. And it is October and death and, So, yes, it's Liquid Death. It's death in a can. Murder your thirst.
No alcoholic content, right? This is totally just, we're doing this to
kiss ass for our new sponsor, right?
It's so good, guys. Look at that can. It's fucking beautiful.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's going to be our new thing here.
Nothing to talk about there.
Oh, God. God damn. Meet Us in the Man Cave's high quality H2O. Pure wetness. Drink responsibly. Only available at Bubba.
Did we just lose a sponsor? Those were genuine reactions. Those were genuine. That was god awful.
Oh,
Ugh.
oh, I cannot wait. Oh,
Hopefully, we get mixed up in the controversy of liquid
yeah.
death. And
You know, Chris, I want to share this with you now, and Jake, and everybody else that will hopefully come across this live stream watch along a year later. Fingers crossed. I was doing some research on, ideas on what Chris and I could do for a watch along, and I came across two guys on YouTube that do watch alongs, and their channel's not as well. It's bigger than ours, but it's not that big. And I was like, I cannot wait to talk about this with Chris. And I'm hoping that you guys enjoy these watch alongs, because I think Chris and I could do more of these, and we could do other, and not necessarily have to be horrors, but I wanted to take, for an example, was it season 1? You were really talking about The Passenger.
oh my
If I,
god, that's still in my. I mean, that's probably in my top 10 right now.
so I'm thinking down the road,
Mm.
maybe not that far down the road, Chris and I could do a watch along there. And I'm also thinking we should do something special, and that's going to be for people that enjoy what we're doing here. And well, Chris and I will talk about this privately, but we're going to see how all this goes. And we have another individual that's joined us here, Chris.
I was gonna ask you um how would you pronounce
This movie is a great choice. We're actually waiting for you and hopefully a few others before we could start this. So I appreciate you. Chris, can you help me pronounce this name here? I do apologize.
that's what I was asking you. We apologize. This canal.
I'll show it again.
I'm not
Yeah, I
seeing that.
apologize.
That's kind of rare. I've never seen that before.
So, and I'm always good at that. You could have your name could be Mike, and I'd be like, is that Mike with the silent K? I mean, I'm good at butchering people's names. So,
Oh no.
but yeah, I'm hoping that everybody will like this. That way we could do other genres and movies that we love, that we hope that you'll be able to get to love. And then, but right now, when it comes to something like The Passenger, it's something that, as far as I know, it's available through like iTunes or Apple, whatever. And then it's probably on Amazon or something right now, but we'll try to, we'll figure out the diligence and logistics as things go by. So,
Right.
but yeah.
That was a long. I was waiting for you to finish because I was going to go back to the name thing. You know what I found out about names?
What's that?
Just say it fast.
Canal?
Come on. And then if you're wrong, like it's so fast, they won't know what even happened. They'll be like, "Oh no, it's this," and you'll be like, "Oh, okay, thanks."
Yeah, Mr. M.
Works for me at least.
It's there we go. Here we go. I like this.
See,
It's
now
Irish.
I'm fucking. See,
There we go.
I mean, we're both part Irish, aren't we? Now I feel bad about ourselves. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I just seen the other day a an individual, his own plumbing business, and it had my grandmother's maiden name on it, and I wanted to go, I wonder if I'm related to that guy right there.
Didn't you say
So,
someone
yes.
used to tell you that you were pronouncing your own last name wrong?
Yes, an old man at that time. He was probably at that time he's either in his late 70s, 80s, and he was telling me that I pronounced my own last name wrong. And I'm like, this is when I wish my grandfather was alive to correct him. So, but
I did it.
he did it. He did it.
Oh my god, that should not be a congratulations. Oh my god, it's making me cry. Oh my god.
But here's what we're gonna do. Once again, Chris and I, we're gonna basically start off. Did you figure it out on why I was showing an ad there? Oh,
I'm going back
on
to this.
where where we're going to start off on, because we're going to watching Black Christmas on YouTube here shortly. And we're all going to basically start off with the count of 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then, but we need to verify, Chris, where we're actually going to start off on that Black Christmas from
It's gonna be like
YouTube.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we all start making out, right?
That's right.
No, wait, that's
It's going to be,
that's New Year's, isn't it? My bad.
yeah. And we want to make basically after you get through the ads, go ahead and pause it. There you go. Because it's probably going to be 1 or 2 ads. You might see a little R in the top corner. Just pause it there, and then we'll count it down. And then, boom, she would all be in sync. So if you're watching this on your own phone right now, you're gonna have to figure, you know what I mean?
This just saved my life.
Saved your life.
This right.
All right, we'll go 10-10. We'll go 10-10. It's 10:06 right now, so we got 4 more minutes.
I'm shocked. So many people voted for this. Come on, where are you guys at? Come on.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I know. Even I paid my own son $80 to watch this, and he took the $80 and he's watching. By the way, I'm proud of my son. I noticed that he was doing a little marathon last night of a certain franchise. Gee, I wonder what franchise that could have been. And no, it wasn't Different Strokes.
Please.
He was actually going from, which I have not seen him play in his own room in ages. He was going from, I caught H2, and then I came in later on and he was watching Halloween 4. It's been a long time since I see Daniel Harris as a little girl. And then he went into 5. And then when I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, I heard Rob Zombie's 2 playing this. So he decided to have his own Halloween marathon last night.
He went through the whole thing. That's awesome.
Yeah, he sure did. He didn't waste his time with the no, never shut up. There are people that like it. But they're probably not here right now. Zach, he won't watch the last trilogy. He won't have anything to do with it. I don't think he sees that as how I don't know. I wish he could explain it to me. He won't have anything to do with 18 kills or ends. He most of the time it's the original in H2, 3, and then he'll go to Rob Zombies. He likes the Rob Zombies. To each its own.
I showed the girls 2018 for the first time this year. We watched it, and
yeah,
they were a little bit on the edge of their seat, but it was mostly just that last 20 minutes, So
yeah,
it's interesting watching younger people watch that just to see the reactions, what they jump at and things like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't as eventful as I thought it would be, but
well, I was
such is life, such as a thriller versus a kind of jump scare, beat you over the head horror movie versus a thriller. Guess it makes sense.
As my son was bowling tonight, I was checking on see how things were, if there was anybody asking about this live, and I came across somebody's Halloween page on Facebook, and they were basically talking about how in Halloween 4 I wish I could remember exactly what he said. Who we were basically. Oh, dang it! It was just on there. Now it's gone. I'll never find it. But he was just basically saying, "What the hell's her name again?" In Halloween 4.
Rachel?
Rachel. Thank you. He didn't understand why people were over liked her so much. He found her boring. Yeah, I found her boring. And here's the thing that I cracked up. There was something about her. She was dirty and there was a wet spot on her jeans or something like that. I was laughing my ass off. I said, well, call me an old perverted fool, but back in my day, we used to like that. Okay. Here we go.
Well, okay.
Oh, there you go. Frankenstein,
dirty,
Nightmare.
Dirty and a wet spot. Oh, wow.
I mean, call me different, but to me, that's yeah.
Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up. Rachel
Sorry.
was great. I loved Rachel. I mean, she
Yeah.
just a good character. She was fallible. You know, she made a mistake of doing that to Jamie and making Jamie feel bad, and then she turned out to be a good sister. I mean, she was a far more interesting character than people give her
Yeah.
credit for.
Well, they teach its own. So I, yeah. I wasn't gonna sit there. I mean, you like what you like, right? But
I mean, I like dirty, like
I
dirty
just know
wet
that
spots. Apparently,
when I was a teenager, seeing a wet spot on a young girl, I was like, I gotta try this.
Lord.
I'm getting ready to. Why is this? I have got to go get off the screen. There we go. All right. Tell you what, I'm gonna let it play into where it says film funding. There we go.
Yes.
All right,
That's
you
where I'm
guys.
at.
So it's going to be YouTube's Black Christmas. I even put the link in the actually what I should probably do here real quick. Let's go over to YouTube.
I feel bad.
And
I feel like people are not finding it or something like that.
whoops. I was like, oh, why do I hear that? It's from my own damn phone. Figured I'd put the link in the YouTube real quick.
Was that a rave? Fuck yeah.
Come on. Pause. Come on. I always feel like I could do this so much faster when I'm not actually doing something important here, if you know what I mean. Let's see here. This is weird. Trying to figure out. I'll just put in the chat room the link. I guess I need to actually get the link.
Connell Cochran.
You know
What a
what?
cool name, dude.
Let me
Props on
switch
that, bro.
accounts so I can.
Connell Cochran. That's legit.
That kid tonight that was bowling dressed up as an alien. I got to give him credit to keep. He kept that on the whole entire night. I mean, he was actually trying to get in character and everything.
That was pretty cool.
All right, here's what I do. Damn it. Come on. I just want to copy this damn link. There we go. So I'm just going to put it in the chat room. That way, if anybody wants to, technically, if they come along and say it's in the chat room and they'll find chances, I don't know. I'm just trying to do my part. I'm doing more than what I should.
Yeah.
And then I could probably put it right here. Oh, it's right there. So I can always scroll up. All right.
That's facts.
I don't know why I just didn't do it that way.
Although people are probably going to be like, it's not a hyperlink. I got to copy and paste and I can't go there and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. All right. Let me go back.
We need to just roll, I think.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right, everybody. Here we go. Counting back to Chris is better at counting backwards than I am. Can you do it, Chris?
What?
Fuck it.
5. Do you want me to use the clipper? Or I can use a clipper.
Yeah, let's do the clipper. No one else has a clipper.
Yeah.
I have to reach. I got myself a monitor so I can watch myself straight ahead. And when I see it later on, it looks like I'm looking right at Chris. I'm like, why don't you use your damn monitor you put right there? But it's only like, this big.
Pardon me.
All right, damn it.
I still had Nick up there.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's got a question for you guys. What are your preferred ways? Oh shit, I'll just put it up there. Duh. I keep on forgetting I can do that. What are your preferred ways of watching Halloween? Do you guys do? Oh, my preferred way, I would prefer like DVD or Blu-ray just because of the featurettes and all that. But the lazy way sometimes is just stream. But deep down inside, I rather DVD or Blu-ray.
Yeah,
Just because.
if it's a movie that I care about what I'm watching, I want like the highest quality Blu-ray I can get. I want
Now,
to be able to
sometimes
enjoy it all.
I want the VHS, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I want the grind, the grit,
The graininess,
but I don't have a
and
VH.
and
All righty, here we go.
the threat of the death of the tape, like it could eat the tape at any moment. All right, so
Yes.
should I do like 5, 4,
Yes.
3, 2?
And clip. And then hopefully Chris hit play. Chris is going to be
I only have
behind.
2 hands. Hang on.
I'm at 8 seconds. Now it says Black Christmas right now.
I'm at
I better turn the volume down.
12, 13, 14, 15. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
That little
Just do the
hussy right
credits.
there. Little hussy.
Yes. And I'm hearing, is it my phone? You know what? That's fine. It's probably not coming through the damn, because I forgot. That's one great thing about these microphones. Chances are it's not going to pick it up. So I want a little bit of audio. It has been a long time since I've watched this film.
It's been a minute for me, for sure.
And I'm gonna give a little spoiler away for it's. Well, I guess this is really my preference, or not preference. If anyone here has seen Terrifier 3 yet, I'll raise my hand. I had. In the beginning, it might kind of throw off a Black Christmas vibe. That's how I felt. And I'm looking at it from a videographer's point of view. I got to turn up a little bit. Because this is definitely
We're coming up on
a John Carpenter's Halloween vibe.
Yeah, we're in the inspiration right now. Let me see if this thing will do anything.
I forgot I need to plug my phone in to keep it charged. Yeah, I love that kind of.
Guys, if you want
like
to know,
a go.
this is what it's like going to a movie with us. we're never set up correctly.
Yeah. This is like the original GoPro point of view. Yeah, if you think about it, it does. It looks like a GoPro right there. Yeah, I better plug my phone in.
This makes me appreciate just the stillness and the fluidity of Dean Cundy right there.
Yeah. Crap. I didn't think about that. I need a block. Oh, just to plug in my phone so it doesn't die on. All right. Who's this actress? Everybody know who it is? Oh, yeah. The actress. Think of Amityville Horror. If you're a fan of the Terrifier franchise, you got to check out 3. That's all I'm going to say.
I was right on the edge of just going ahead and going to the theater. I think it's too much for Natalie. She's not really into the gore thing. But I want to see it so bad that it's almost out for pre-order. So I went ahead and just pre-ordered it.
It's really messed up if you think about it, as we have our killer, how he's naturally getting into this house. What's really creepy about that could happen to anybody.
Oh, yeah.
And I think of I can't think of her name. I got to find a block for my. I can't pause it because that wouldn't be fair to you guys.
Props to that dude. He's got a chick hanging off his shoulders right now, and that dude's got some thick ass glasses. And look at
Yeah.
that hair, and man, he's just a baller.
He reminds me of a movie critic from back in the day.
Ebert or Siskel?
Neither one of them. This guy even had the handlebar mustache and everything.
He reminds me of Ron Jeremy, Mr. Salami
All right.
himself. You know what's weirding me out is we're actually watching something, but people are watching
That's-
like our reactions to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm looking for a goddamn thing to charge up my phone. I should
I
have
don't
done
know.
a still shot of myself go like
So it's like, how do we make this entertaining? Like,
now,
I hope people are
if
watching
you
it along with us.
I'll tell you what, where you really want to listen to is the phone calls.
All right, now. Yeah, as you say that, let me continue talking.
Now, when he calls,
Did
when
you
the
see how
killer
he was-
calls,
Yeah. Did you see how he was gripping that ladder though? Barely even touching it.
yeah,
He would have
it's
fallen backwards.
he's light on his feet type of killer.
I guess so.
Oh yeah. Do you think he was slipping the tongue?
It
I
was
love
his
that coat
shot.
he's
He
got
had to
on.
he had to shoot his shot, man.
What do you think? That's raccoon or German Shepherd?
That's definitely Grizzly.
That's a come on, Grizzly. Come on, Chris. Grizzly.
Yeah. Adams?
I know. Halloween.
Oh, Joe Grizzly, bitch.
All right,
Yeah,
you know what?
she ain't bad.
I could take the phone with me while I look for a goddamn. I need a block to charge my phone.
Oh, come on. Can't believe you're doing this. Oh my lord, he did it. Oh my. Pressure's on, folks. I'm just warning you, I'm notoriously quiet when watching movies. Even if I've seen them 32 times. Hello.
Shut the fuck up.
Hello. Jeez, look at them. They all came running.
Don't clear that's the Mormon Tabernacle Choir doing their annual obscene phone call.
He's cleaning up his act now.
What the fuck? I don't remember that. They couldn't do that today.
I love how they're all fascinated. I'm like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah. They couldn't. The look on her face. Damn it, what if he's serious?
Fuck me, that burns so good.
Margaret Kidder's into it.
She ain't bad. No.
She smokes during sex phone calls.
Yeah, I like it. She's definitely dirty with wet spots.
You know,
Yikes!
Behave, Chris. Guess who's watching?
Oh, who?
If you can't see, I don't know what to tell you. Hi, Mrs. Webb.
Oh, she knows all about me. I got no secrets from that lady.
We're watching the G-rated version of Black Christmas.
I've never made her watch this.
Have you checked the children? That's when a stranger calls. The audio from this film, Black Christmas, Amityville, when a stranger calls, that to me, it was just always creepy how they captured that audio for that stuff like that.
Look at Sherrod Brown right now hitting on my wife.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck am I going to do about that?
Uh-oh. Got an ad. So this is where I would, at least I got an ad. Do you guys have an ad yet?
I ain't got an ad.
Well, I'll skip mine. I got all this other crap popping up on the screen. I had an ad.
Sherrod Brown there.
Give it time.
I'm at 10 minutes and 7 seconds. Tell me if that's close to where you come back.
10 minutes, 13 seconds, 14.
Oh, you're in?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're jumping the gun on me.
Here, I could pause it real quick. Where you at right now?
10 minutes. Tell me where to start.
I'm at 10:33, 34. Where you at?
Okay, I just let it go at 10:50. Is that about close?
Okay, I'm at 40. I think we're close enough.
I'll pause it. 10:40 what?
I'm at 10:53, 54. So if you pause it for a second. Oh, here we go.
I'm at 11:03.
Let's get to good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty damn close.
Okay, good.
This is where we get to the first. I don't know why I do that. Yeah, sometimes
I gotta finish it when you do that shit.
Come on.
Who that? Who that be?
Oh, we got another one here. Oh, we got a few more.
Never.
Look here, Chris.
What?
We got
what?
Is it Sherry Klein from Facebook? Hey there. Uh-oh. And then of course we got
She's got
Hi, my love, Sherrod Brown. Sherrod Brown.
I know Sherrod's fucking hitting on my wife, bro. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
He's trying to take my money and my wife. What am I gonna do?
I love that hat she's wearing. I'm digging that. And that.
Oh, that was weird.
That hat was awesome. What's up? Well, we're just, celebrating Christmas a little share. We get a little bit of, well,
water.
It's watered down.
Is that liquid death?
Liquid death. We'd have to ask you, what is up? What is up with you? I'm just enjoying some perverted phone calls from a guy upstairs in the attic from here from Black Christmas. Yes. Oh, that shirt, right? Or that top. Oh, she's really into her encyclopedias.
I really don't fucking know. Hey, straight
There you
sherry.
go.
Holy cow.
That was cut so well on that. I guess.
Man, she,
Cheers.
yikes. I mean, knocking back straight sherry like that is rough, man.
You know what? Let's bring that style back.
What, liquor and in Bibles?
Isn't that I don't. Oh, here we go. Here comes another interesting phone call. Answer. What color green would that be? Fuchsia green? Answer it.
Hello?
Ah.
Wait a second.
Yeah. Wait a second, Peter. Hi. Yeah, the party.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I just noticed her sweater. It looks like it's got these like she had it.
Hey.
Isn't that Olivia Hussey? You know what?
Her name was in the credits for sure. She
Yeah.
is a little hussy. I love you.
I feel like I'm having a little bit of ASMR going on right now. The movie fainted sounds to my right, a fan going in the background.
Oh, who'd they get for that
Oh,
voice
yeah.
actor? I love you.
So how is everybody out there is watching this? So how you brush your teeth if you're at this point of Black Christmas?
Hell no.
Oh, what else is she looking for?
She is drunk off of her ass because of that
Oh,
fucking
man, I wish
sherry
I.
bombs that she just put down.
Oh, yeah.
Now she's about to go dumpster diving
No,
in a
what
fucking
the are you?
toilet.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Look, more
Are you?
sherry.
Cheers. Dear Lord.
You know what I really wonder? What was actually in that? Was that apple juice or what? Sick.
Yeah. After a few drinks. Yeah.
Yikes.
Now, see what's amazing? She's holding her breath this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like a blow up doll. I'm not going to lie. Just saying.
Yeah, it's got that China, transparent bag.
Oh, yeah. They know what Americans want.
Yeah. Oh, is this a Sherrod Brown church?
Probably.
Whew. This is weird. I'm used to seriously just doing shots of tequila.
I can't believe are you sipping that?
Yeah, I was.
Yikes. Are you out of liquor? I'm going to have to buy you some liquor. What's going on?
No, I've got some. I just, for some reason, when I was at the bowling alley, tequila popped into my head.
You were like, fuck yeah. Tequila. Someone get me some agave.
Oh yeah. I love those coats, man. The big fur,
Oh man.
It's always
good
like this in the
shot.
movie. The guy's
shot, whoever threw
glasses are not that thick. But in every movie back in the day, whenever the glasses came off, when they're that thin, it's like, oh God, I can't see all of a sudden.
Classic, right?
Yeah.
You see that dude booking it in the back?
Uh,
I mean, he was fucking running. He had to shit or something.
he's trying to get to this, watch along, Yeah. Butchered that one.
Holy shit.
There he is.
Well, I mean, come on now. Hey, he just dropped a GD right in front of a child.
Ooh. Oh. Yes. We've all been there, and I'll be there again tomorrow, most likely.
I like that picture right there.
Yeah. We're pretty close on time. Probably second off, but that's who cares. I could turn my head and catch up. You know what I mean?
Hang on. Paused it for a second. Now we're even.
Hey, and I would like to say real quick, at least from Riverside, it looks good.
Good. What the fuck is that? Did you see that picture?
Yeah, I did. There it is again.
Fuck is that?
Oh, it's peace, right?
Oh yeah,
Peace.
real fucking clever. That's real weird.
See, this is why I am the way that I am. Ah, damn it! I got another ad.
Oh my lord.
Skip. At least they're quick. And now I'm back at 203, 204.
2010. Let me know.
2012, 2013.
Oh, you passed me up.
I could pause for a second. Pause. Now I'm back.
2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. I feel like
Okay,
I'm counting down the years
pause.
right now.
I know 2028.
Yeah, I'm at 20, 31, 32, 33, 34. We got to find a better way
38.
to do this. Good God.
Yeah. Everybody has to close their eyes in the future, okay? That way I could share the screen where Chris and I are watching the exact same time. So when they're watching us live, they just have to close their eyes. And then we can just tell YouTube later, they weren't watching.
I wish they would just make it
Oh,
simple
wow.
and just let us fucking show it on the screen. It's an old movie. Nobody cares. Just let us
Yeah.
show it, and then we'll all watch it together. God, it makes it so hard.
Yeah, that's strange pick. Yeah, that was a very strange. See, that's why I am the way that because I grew up as a kid in the 70s.
This
Let's
bitch
see.
does not stop.
Well, you guys have. I wonder. Okay, I want to know. Are you watching this on your?
We're watching
Or
the.
that?
I'm watching the one that says Black Christmas, Bob Clark, 1974.
Well, we're doing all right. Did she say here, pussy, pussy on yours?
No, she said kitty, kitty.
Oh, wow. I'm just fucking with you.
You would do that. Hey, this bitch drinks so much, she should probably be our moderator.
As soon as you say that, I'm about ready to pour me another drink.
She should probably be answering all our calls and everything else.
All right, Chris, does this look more realistic?
I like it. Yes, there you go.
Yeah. Just some old school Jameson.
Make Connell feel right at home.
Yes. I do have to start stocking up again.
You still got the one you bought over here, so why don't you just take that one?
No, I'm leaving it there. That way it's there when I want some.
Fair enough. Hey, there's the blow up doll again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. As we pan north. That is a creepy shot,
though.
though.
That was a smooth shot. I was just about to say that. Yeah, smooth shot. I don't want to.
Man, those clothes are the fucking makes me want to wear pants.
I like your little hat.
Oh yes, you're absolutely right. Absolutely the best whiskey. Ching. Well, that's my beer.
Wrong one.
Ching.
There you go.
You know what? My mother's the same way. She likes a little bit of a, ginger. Yeah, I do too. I'm just, the quick, just some on the rocks. Now, if I'm over at Chris's, we're having some scotch. I'll sip it warm, but I gotta have this on the rocks.
See, I'm going down a bad one right now, man. I'm going to just like, it's kind of like Pokemon to me right now. Like I just all the rare like bourbons, whiskeys, scotches. Like I like want to collect them all right now, and it's becoming a
Yeah.
problem. It's
That's
getting out of
Chris.
hand.
That's what I did 2002 when I made my bar. I was collecting it like crazy. So you're doing what I did.
That's fair. This thing though, this thing is so good. This Heaven Hill, bottle and bond. You got to have this, man. Oh man. Look at this. Now
I
she's
love
just
how they did.
drinking. I think that bottle's empty. I feel robbed.
See, they don't do that. So you see how the focal point is on both of them. In other
Yeah,
words,
yeah.
today we're so much bokeh. They
Mhm.
actually have focal points on both of them. See how it's kind of still blurred behind them somewhat.
Yeah, yeah. There's like a
You
dividing
would
line
see
right
that a
there.
lot back. Yeah, you'd see that a lot back in the day, which is I think is kind of cool. Now here's a phone call. I don't want to interrupt it, but she was upstairs. Mr. Bojangles.
Darn it. Oh hell, Billy. Uh-oh.
That's creepy.
Are you the one? You got the echo right now?
Oh shit! You guys can hear it. Oh
Yeah.
fuck it. Who cares? I know it sucks, right?
Cookie
That was
woman.
creepy. That was
Cookie
creepy.
woman.
Makes me think of Trading Places right there for some reason.
Oh,
See, that's my problem.
gosh.
Every time I watch movies, I see bits and pieces that reminds me of other movies. Even
Uh-huh.
if it's just
I do that all day long.
one frame. Fuck, what was he in?
I could have entire conversations just based on movie quotes.
And that's what gets sad for me. I don't hear any more Caddyshack quotes, and I used to hear them all the time.
Well, I'll
That
brush up on
generation
that.
is dying. It's dying off. They had some of that and the Jerk. I don't hear it anymore.
Oh, the jerk is
Yeah,
funny.
it's when you know you're getting old when you don't hear certain quotes all the time.
Oh, the
Look at
jerk
that
is
shit,
funny,
man. Are they in the fucking police station and did she open a beer can?
It would appear so.
Shit. Then they'd smoke in a. You could watch The Exorcist, so they would smoke in the hospital. I wonder what's in that bag, lady. This is what inspired. Fuck, I butchered the name. Sorry.
Mm.
It's only a problem when you're dry. Getting back to the old conversation we're having. Yes, that is so true. You take the Facts of Life. If you guys ever watched the show Facts of Life, the house kind of reminds me of the original Facts of Life.
Yeah, I remember Facts of Life. Just catching up with everybody that's kind of came in here. I hope everybody has had a chance to start the movie along with us. Should we do like a station identification right now? Sherry,
We're at 27 minutes, we're at 27 minutes and 55 seconds. And we may have to pause again because so far I'm the only one that's getting ads. They haven't been too bad though. And of course I just jinxed myself.
Now you're gonna get a 10-minute ad.
If I was watching this on my television, see, that's where I've noticed a difference. If I'm watching YouTube on TV, oh my God. But I've noticed on the phone it hasn't been that bad.
Little L. What's she doing right now? Trying to flirt? That's awful.
Hell yeah. I mean, I may be Quiet Riot, the
That's
original Quiet
god
Riot
awful
mask.
flirting, man.
Or the original Jason mask. Oh, I got it today. Everyone who wants to listen to this. My internet provider had to come out here and basically upgrade my modem and all that. Mostly, and he comes in this room and he starts talking about, oh, I love all the Jason stuff. And I'm like, just be nice. He's fixing your internet.
Oh, you should have kicked his ass out right then and there.
He was pretty cool. And I'm like, he's like, wait, then we were
Fuck
outside. He's like,
outta
did
here.
I say Jason stuff? He said, did I say Jason stuff? I'm like, yeah. He's man, my bad. I'm like, you know what? He did an awesome job. So
That's good. That's good.
he looked, I'll be honest with you. He kind of, his personality and everything. And he reminded me of Jameson. I kid you not.
Really?
Kind of,
Really?
yeah, kind of looked like him too. Except Jameson, I picture Jameson with the beard. So yeah, Jameson had more hair. Oh, piano action. Shit, knock my phone down. This guy could, oh my God. Ah, damn it, another fucking ad.
Oh, Lord.
I'm at the piano again.
3008.
See, that's only 3008. Okay, 3008.
I think this is every 10 minutes.
3014.
Long movie.
It's an Orson Welles version. No, sorry. 3023, 3024.
He's grinding right now. You see that eyeball
Oh, yeah,
sweat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know how hard you got to work to make these things sweat right here?
Oh,
he's fucking
I felt
nervous.
Took a nap, got up. I'm like, you know, I'm going to cut my hair, trim my face. And my eyes were sweating. It was always hot in there earlier.
Damn, he looked disappointed in himself. Oh.
See, this was the Mrs. Garrett. I'm still on the facts of life. Sorry. Oh, shit. Nightmare on Elm Street dude and $6 Million Man.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yep.
He's got the same toupee as William Shatner did back then.
Fuck me. What's his name?
Sherrod Brown. The question of the night, though, still is that skunk or dog that he's wearing.
So the funny thing is that motherfucker could definitely pull off that name. Oh yeah, that's Sherrod Brown.
By the way, guys, your mask collections are insane. Living the dream. One day I'm going to have to get me a good 70. Well, you're only seeing half. Well, yeah, half of Chris's collection, theoretically.
Wow.
Oh, phone. But thank
John
you, by the way. I
Saxon.
appreciate it.
He just hit us
Thank
up with
you.
the name right there.
Thank you.
Connell, that's cool though. If we ever get off our asses and start, doing some stuff with the masks upstairs, maybe we could get you a good 78 real soon.
We've talked about it enough. We just haven't done anything up here yet.
I know, we're all talk. We're full of shit, right?
Yeah. Hey, we finally it took to season 3 to do this sort of thing. Season 6, we might be painting balloons by then.
I mean, I'll try anything once, I guess.
By the way, I'm window shopping on cars for next summer.
Don't let me come with
Uh,
you.
it's not going to be the Mustang. I've already. This is
I'm
not the time to talk about it, Scott. This is not the time to talk
I'm
about it.
the I'm the bad influence friend that's gonna be like, you only live once. You can't take it with you. All this is gonna be someone else's in 100 years. It's all
Yeah,
about our
but
experiences. Money's only temporary.
you being more of a car enthusiast than I, and if Jameis isn't, you guys would know what I'll talk about later because I don't want to interrupt it. People watch Black Christmas. I'm not trying to get off the subject. I shouldn't have brought it up now.
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
but I
It's a
am.
down
I'll,
point in the movie right now. We're good.
yeah. I'm. This is. I'm walking away from Ford because there's just too many goddamn recalls on them, and I wanted to kind of go with the Ford because my family used to be Ford, but they're not anymore. Now they're fucking driving Jeeps.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing enough research, and the smart thing is to either go with Honda, Toyota, Mazda, or Subaru.
Ooh.
So I'm doing my research now while I'm trying to get my credit score higher again.
I'll be
Yeah,
damned.
hoping interest rates go down.
So truck, crossover, SUV, or sedan?
Sedan to possibly a small SUV.
Mm.
I've got, like I said, I'm just right now looking. Wait a minute, here we go. Only half? That's crazy. Yeah, you guys, congrats. Love the mask. Yeah. You only seen about because Chris has got like to his
Uh,
if you he's got another deets, what is it, 3 or 4 detops? It's if he looks straight ahead.
I don't think that I can get that to
Well,
pick up. But yeah, it keeps going around the corner there.
it's going to be all bokeh anyways because you're focused. So
Yeah.
we'll have to do a. I've actually did a video. It's on this Meet Us in the Man Cave where Chris does a tour. I wish I could think of it right now, but if you really want to take a look at what he's got over there, we've actually no. Chris technically did it. I was just holding the camera.
There's in the
Oh, I can.
cases the in the cases there's 28 over there.
We'll do something here real quick. Come on. Ah, shoot, I can't. By the way, first for watching on YouTube.
There goes
I'm
Grizzly.
sure. And seriously, everybody that's here, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. We hope seriously, I hope you're having fun with this because I know I'm interrupting constantly. I can't help it.
Victor Andre's work. Val Horror Props. We have not seen his work. Um,
I'm actually going to.
Hallway Reaper 78. Okay. We will look into that, sir. Thank you.
I'm actually looking on our videos trying to find that one.
We are very interested in I mean when we were talking about how we originally wanted to do this, it was always a goal of ours to yes, cover the great artists and the artists that we admire, but we didn't want to be like everybody else and just have mask discussions. We wanted it to be like kind of letting people know who
Oh,
these
there it
guys
is.
were
Sorry.
behind the mask, like who they are as a person and this, that, and the other. So we would be very interested in having Victor Andre on here so that maybe, it's possible to get to know what he likes, what kind of music he likes, what kind of, what drives him, what makes him want to be, the artist that he is, what gets him motivated. Does he like cars? Is he married? Does he have kids? Just humanizing the whole artist aspect. Some of these artists just they don't seem human anymore. There's people look at them like they're assembly lines, and we never really like that part of it.
By the way, if you, oh shit,
She's drinking again. Hey,
oh the cat's licking the body. Sorry, I don't know if you guys were able to see that. Probably because now it's on Riverside's. My bad. Shoot, because I put the link. Let me just do this. Let me copy that, and then I'll put it over on YouTube.
this bitch drinks the same bottle every time.
It doesn't matter if it's coming out of the toilet. It's coming. Oh yeah, here's her.
Claude.
I definitely can tell a difference on my speed again.
Claude.
What the hell?
So, just for future reference, do you think if we were to, because guys, we do have a Discord, and it's been something that we've been trying to discuss, but if you guys could go there, follow us there, because if we want to do future watch-alongs like this, I think
Shit.
if we live
Sorry.
stream it on Discord, it would be 10 times easier, and I don't think there's any copyright issues if we try to do it on Discord versus YouTube. So if people are watching this, please go follow the Discord, because if we want to do this in the future, it would be so much easier for everybody to watch it all at the same time.
And Chris, if you don't mind, I'm gonna leave it up to you to help me on the research on how we could get that on there. You probably already know, but
yeah, I've done it
and I had
with gaming, and I imagine it's the same with movies.
And by the way, I did on YouTube on the chat room. I put a link to a video where Chris does a tour of his man cave. It's there in the chat on YouTube.
Oh, he's about to. I know what you did last summer tour.
I wonder how far off we are now. 4104. Dude, that's kind of creepy looking.
You know what he did? He did the jet. He did the Dave Chappelle tour. He said, "Gotcha, bitch."
Yeah, I'm definitely way behind you. It's okay.
Oh, damn.
Because I had an ad while you were talking.
Oh,
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna stop. I'm at 41:47. Let me know when.
4137. There. Start. Wait a minute. 4143. Where you at now?
47, 48, 49, 50.
Pause it. Start it.
53, 54, 55.
Oh shit, I'm at 50. I'm at 42.1. I'm at 42.04. It is so weird how I send out a fucking link and I'm the one that's getting all the goddamn ads. Yeah, we're good. We're good. That's fucked up. I'll just say that, and it could be any part of this movie right now. Oh yeah, where I'm at a point where he's just fucking knocking everything around. He's like Leatherface right now, hitting the chicken cake. We're gonna have to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah, I agree, 100%.
So that's future plans.
Honestly, pulling for that.
Yeah, I haven't watched that in a while. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And no more. By the way, no offense, I love YouTube, but I'm not going to do YouTube anymore on these. I'll have to figure out some other way. Maybe something that's a popular streaming service, and I'll even go back to Netflix if it comes to that. To where, let's say that the most popular movie is on Netflix right now. We can all do Netflix at the same time. That makes sense.
It's doable.
Now, is
Especially
there
if I can
different
just
versions of?
screen
Is there
share
different
it.
versions of Netflix now? In other words, is there an ad version in the?
I don't think so.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because
I've
I make
always
sure
paid
I
for it.
don't get the ad version of you so I think it'd be a lot easier, you know. I mean, Chris and I could do something that's on iTunes, but that wouldn't be fair to, let's say, 98% of the people out there. So I want to do something that's more popular on a streaming service. Yes, Texas here. Oh yes, it is the 50th. You're right. That was, yeah, 19. It should be the 50th anniversary of this as well. 1974, 1974.
Wow.
Wow. It tells you I was. Wow. I just felt really old all of a sudden.
Oh, stop it.
Uh-oh. That's creepy. That's some creepy shit right there. This is some of my favorite parts of the movie with the phone calls.
Stupid Billy.
Billy. I thank you. I was trying to remember his name. It was Billy. Yeah. You ain't a creepy thing. Back when I was like 10 years old, there was somebody prank calling my mom, and it was creepy. I mean, it was like, I remember it so vividly. For the woman who's at home all day that doesn't work, could she come out and play?
Oh.
I kid you not. He called her twice and said that shit.
Well, that's
And we
fucking
were
weird.
living in Heber Heights at the time, too. Oh, God. You know what? Yes, the 70s was arguably one of the greatest eras of horror of all. I agree, sir. I agree. The 80s were pretty damn cool, too. There's no doubt about it. But the 70s, well, there's a lot of reboots from those times.
So much more to play with. You know,
When you
you
think
didn't
about
have to
just this
worry
film
about
alone,
the modern communication or
yeah,
computer. You didn't have to worry about cell phone. You didn't have to worry about
you
all
can
that
go to
shit. People actually interacting with each other.
you can go to a police station and open a can of beer. I mean, you could say things and not offend somebody, and if it did hurt your feelings, you just kept your mouth shut. Went home in the bedroom and said, "You said some bad things about me." Get over it. I don't want to hoe.
I want to report something.
You know, I brought my laptop in here to watch this on my laptop.
you,
Fucking
you,
oops.
you got severely prepared.
I did, and I'm running late.
Use none of it.
I hate using this. This is terrible, you know, because my son's bowling was running a little bit further behind, so I'm rushing. I stopped actually at Speedway to get some ice, so that delayed. Let the dog out. So if you want to know who let the dogs out, it was me. Let's see. Exorcist, Chainsaw, Dawn of the Dead, Halloween, good stuff. Black Christmas. That's not interrupted by two guys that are meeting in the man cave. But Help me out here. What is the name? Velisca, the axe murder house. I've been shocked that they never did a movie on that one. The Velisca house, yeah, that's just that alone is just creepy. Which, if you think about, I hate this. Is such fucking heartbreaking. Chris Watts. If you think about Chris Watts, that monster that's rotting in prison.
Sure.
Um, the house that him and Shanann and the two little girls lived in Colorado. Someone bought the house a year and 5 months ago. They've already sold it, and I couldn't help but think of the Amityville Horror. Are they going to try to say the house was haunted again? See, I try to listen to stuff, think it'd be good to talk about on the podcast while I'm interrupting a watch along. Shut the fuck up, Scott.
I did enjoy that. That pot that. Oh God, I can't find my words right now. Like Chris Watts. Chris Watts was good. Another one that was good was also that the Night Stalker one. Did you watch that one?
Oh yeah, that guy to this day, the shit that just there's all the tides and stuff like with the hotel right down there
Oh,
in L.A. That's now
on Skid Row.
basically this. Yes, well, close enough. Downtown L.A.
Yeah,
Of course, it's open to the public again.
God,
Basically
I
the same as
forget.
it was back then. Yeah,
I forget the name of it.
there's a lot of YouTube videos about that. Damn ad again. Son of a biscuit. It was your idea, Scott. Put it on YouTube. Got back.
I'm at 5007.
Wow. 58. I'm pretty close.
Well, I paused it.
Yeah, we're there. We should be there. Now we're just see American flag.
Somewhat, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, no. At
Oh,
that
here we go.
time, with the Night Stalker, I was about 3 years old though, when we were living in Sacramento, California.
Really?
Yeah.
I was
So
15. So
my mom was paranoid as fuck. I only remember, I was 3 years old. I only remember so many things about California, but that's one of them.
damn it. Oh,
What?
okay. I was paying attention to Black Christmas, and we also what you're talking about there. I was about first grade. My mom moved us out to California for about a year and a half or whatever, and
Mhm.
this was during the time that we were hearing a lot about John Wayne Gacy. And as a little kid, I was freaked out because we went to a party and there was a guy he dressed up as a clown, and it wasn't him, but it was. Yeah. Listening to that laugh in the background.
Mhm.
Oh, it's him. Okay. Got to understand, folks. I'm listening to Chris and myself on the headset. This, what you see in the background that's going beside Michael's head on my life size, that's actually a sign that Chris bought. Unfortunately, because the shutter speed, it wouldn't be able to see me properly. It actually it shows our logo, me in the man cave. So it's really cool. But right now, it sounds like a fan. So it's kind of soothing. So I hear
Yeah,
that.
we can't
My
hear
phone to the
none of
right.
that though. You're good.
That's cool. I'm just so thankful that my shut up, Scott. Everything's going good there. I got a lamp like that
You
out in the living room.
selfish bitch.
Oh, I'm gonna torture myself for you, Chris.
Ooh, that's sexy talk right there. What are we talking?
Since you had to
Sexy
go through it
time.
last week, Sexy time. Since you had to go through it last week, I'm going to do it for you.
Now, you may enjoy it. I don't know. You may enjoy it.
I,
It's a hell of a lot better than Marg Monday. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, Doze, what he knows? What's going on,
Dozer,
Mr. Dozer?
Dozer.
That's the killer golden that's walking behind me. Let's say hi
Yeah,
to everyone,
buddy.
Dozer. Look up there.
Hi, buddy.
Jump up and look at the camera. It's
Hey,
Uncle Chris.
Dozer. Hi, buddy.
Talk to him. He's got the headset.
Oh no, he's a deer in the headlights right now.
It's okay. It's okay.
He said, "Take it off. Take it off."
That was too funny. Look at him on backwards. We're watching a movie, Dozer. It's called Black Golden Retrievers. It's about a mean golden retriever that's up in the attic, and he's getting people back for not giving them doggy treats.
Lyman Graham. What a name.
Lyman Graham. That's what we should have named you instead, Dozer. Lyman Graham.
That's fucking.
Can we change it? Lyman Graham.
You could never be a comedian or somebody funny with that fucking name. You know, you got to choose a serious course in life. You got to be like a cop or a military guy, Lineman Graham. you can't just walk up on the stage and start telling jokes. That ain't gonna work.
Sherrod Brown ain't got shit on Lyman Graham. Kamala and Trump ain't got shit on Lyman Graham.
Lyman.
Uh-oh. Forgot to. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to put this on there. Or I did. I just didn't go through it. The OG Salem's Lot was the 70s. It was actually 80s. I think it was 1980. The new one, I was not a fan of that at all. It was like trying to pick the best parts of the original Salem, and the acting was terrible. But that's my perspective on it. And they butchered. I'm looking at the mask right now, actually. Trying to think of the character's name right now. Shit. There's a new. I think there's a new Nosferatus coming out too. All right. Since Dozer had to interrupt me, mean golden retriever.
Big old bully.
Or we should say Natalie's dog.
Well,
You know,
yeah, that's fair. We
yeah.
tend to claim every dog in the world. They're truly our babies.
I do this every time folks. So every time I go over to Chris's house, right, I bring Dozer with me, and now he gets hanging out with him. The girls start hanging out with him, and now all of a sudden, it's no longer my dog; it's Natalie's dog.
This is true.
You know, it's so funny. I love my Heinekens, right? But it's so funny how I'm finding myself getting hooked more on IPAs. As soon as I open one up, I naturally have to smell them, and it's just like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They did capture this movie well because it was a low budget, and for a low budget film, it is captured pretty damn well. I actually like this, Chris.
See, that's what I was going for. I mean,
It's not bad.
It wasn't.
It's bitter.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It
I
was
like
just
it.
I'm so used to like something. I don't know. Maybe I was
Yeah.
so used to something bright
You were,
because we were on a
yeah.
kick there for a minute of these bright beers like oh shit, what's the War
You've
Pigs?
been drinking. Yeah. War Perks. Yeah.
Blinding by the Light. Yeah.
I definitely like that at Myers.
Yeah.
And you were talking. Damn it. See, I think, shit. So you were talking about Ryan. You were talking about Ryan Guys last week. I was listening to the podcast on Apple Podcast from the live stream last week, and it actually gets, I think, really good. Like the last hour of it, and because we have Nick, we have Chris, we have myself, we have Dustin on there. I mean, there was just like just a bunch of conversations going on, different questions being asked, and
Oh yeah.
and you brought up even with the Bud Light and then talking about IPA and small company really comparing to the big Anheuser-Busch and all that. The Ryan Geist really definitely follows the huge history of Cincinnati's beer, which was really huge back. It's actually a fascinating story. It really is. When you think about all the Irish and the German that were basically
Yeah. I
a
mean,
lot of beer was coming out of Cincinnati a long time ago, underground, because that was the best way to keep it cool. That's creepy as hell. There's a good costume idea. What's your costume? I'm the lady, the Black Christmas in the chair.
I'm a blow up doll with a doll.
I mean, you got a fucked up cousin when he loves sitting looking at one dead body. So I said cousin. Oh, I got another ad. Yay for me. And ironically, they're download it for free. Now it's back. Man, that was a short ad. She's sitting by a fire.
I'm at 111.
Oh, we got two phones there. 10. Oh shit. 114, 15, 16.
So I'm at 23. Now maybe 25.
Pause and start. If you pause and start, should be good. Oh yeah, here's where it starts. Oh yeah. This is when it starts really getting good.
Okay, sounds like. Is he loosely gripping the ladder?
Yeah, he did that just a moment ago. Yeah, that guy could he's like better than Spider-Man. He can,
Just being a construction guy, I'm just gonna say it. 3 points of contact is OSHA standard.
that's the same way of climbing in and out of a truck too, by the way. Sorry. You have to have a 3 points. Yes, you do.
Oh yeah, fact.
Wow, that's interesting.
Occupational.
There is a lot of GoPro moments here. A lot of widescreen and shit going on.
I'm sorry, but if someone's going through that distress, I'm gonna react a little faster than that. What's wrong?
Oh, and in case if nobody guessed yet, yes, that is the Black Christmas poster behind us with the Meanest in the Man Cave logo. So if anybody guessed that right, you're a brand new winner of an oven mitt.
Fuck yeah! Everybody needs an oven mitt.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well,
And after
somebody's got to
spending
claim it, right?
Yes, somebody has to claim it. And I already told myself I wasn't going to spend any more money, but I'll figure out a way to get that oven mitt for you. Because I spent a lot of money on bills this past weekend, and I told myself don't get on Amazon, and I did at the bowling alley. But I needed it in here.
We don't want you burning your hands getting your cookies out.
I had to get a surge protector. It's only $15. So it's for my new. So, wait a minute, you can't hear it. I was like, is this gonna be a copyright right now with these kids singing carols? Ooh, that curtain is awesome. I want that fucking curtain in here, right in the living room.
That shit reminds me of. Oh my god, what does that remind me of?
I miss that glowing lights that you see here. Now, when you go see Terrifier 3, in the beginning of it, you're gonna think, Scott, you fucking ruined it for me.
Don't say nothing. Stop it. Stop it. Shh.
That's never happened to me, by the way. I've had no fucking Carols show up to my door.
Hell no. Never in my life.
What if there was a blooper scene where the killer trips and falls here? That's one expensive fall.
Whoop.
Stephen King's.
Look, damn it.
I read this as Stephen King's MIT. Sorry. I know it, but yes, that's oh God. Tim Curry freaked the shit out of me when I was a kid. But yet I love him in Rocky Horror Picture Show. And who is there's a trivia out there for all of you. What is Tim Curry's character in Rocky Horror Picture Show? Uh-oh. Oh, that's one hell of a unicorn.
How fucking creepy is it that she just stands there and watches them sing?
Yeah, and those kids can't tell that she wants to shut the fucking door. She's got that like, oh, thank you. I gotta go now. It's fucking cold out here.
Yeah, she just keeps like opening and shutting the door, like, oh, this is nice.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
By the way, Student Bodies also makes fun of this movie as well. I highly recommend Student Bodies. I love that movie. There you go. Get her, Billy. Get her, Billy.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Billy, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
you.
no. Oh, there you go. That's awesome.
It's a red
We
Christmas,
got a
not a black
of,
Christmas.
Yes. We got a splash of the ice or the crystal or the crystal.
Hey, this is Basic Instinct. Why are we watching this?
I don't know. Is this the kind of shit that Sean Combs gets into? But bump.
Ooh, buddy. Who's that?
Yeah. He's one series. He's probably the most evilest monster out there.
The Diddler?
Yes. And we'll probably learn more.
She's still standing there with the same pose.
Look at that
holding
coat.
her shirt like this.
That's like a Partridge Family coat and shit. Sorry.
She's literally holding her shirt like, motherfucker, I'm visibly cold, bitch.
This is how she got the part.
Let me shut this door now.
You know, I just realized something. There's a good possibility that we lost Jake.
How?
I don't know. Unless Jake's watching the movie. Jake, when he gets into his movies, he gets into his movies. So then again, there's that fucking fuchsia green phone again. I want a rotary dial phone. I want one to put it in this. I don't get rid of my fucking iPhone. I'm going back to rotary dial. Oh.
Hear me out. Rotary dial cell phone.
Fuck yeah.
Hear me out. Could you imagine how popular?
Oh, that would be. Oh, it would be. It would. Yeah, you know, like the widgets and all that. People like the widgets and all that to kind of, you know.
Oh yeah.
To be I kind of want to put one up on my wall out in the kitchen.
That shit would be legit, man.
I mean, I'm not going to actually plug it in. Fuck a landline. You know as well as I do. A landline, all I'm going to do is get, you know, hey, do you need new windows? Do you need a new roof? Yes, I fucking know. I don't need you calling me. Uh-oh, here we go.
Hello.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Damn it.
Chris, I think we lost everyone. They got tired of our shit.
That's all right. This is a trial period.
That's right. Because it says one chat. uh, it's so funny because I'm like literally listening to it like muffin ears with my phone. I got to do some more research on this. I know OBS could do a lot of things that would help out, but I cannot find anything where you can join OBS with Riverside. And that would be. Ugh. Sometimes kind of makes you wonder, why did we go with carpet? Because no matter what, throughout the years, it's always hardwood floors. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I looked over to my left. I'm like, shit, did Chris fall asleep?
No. I'm good.
Because I'm actually trying to pay attention to the movie, looking at my fucking phone. I got a big 27-inch screen to my left, a little monitor that I bought there, so it looks like I'm looking at, and I'm watching a goddamn fucking. I still haven't got a new phone yet. I got to order it again. I have to order it again after it was fucking stolen.
You still haven't got that thing.
I got my money back, and I have to order it again. I'll
That is
do it later.
outrageous.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. I love the old school look of these. Yes, I do too. Oh, god damn it, another fucking ad. I'll read your question. Sorry. Yes, I love the old school look of the movies. They don't. You're so right about that. I mean, it's so funny. They'll do these reboots. We all know reboot, but they miss the one thing that they need to take from these reboots and just
So
give it the old school look.
Here's the thing. If we were to analyze and go back, what movies really got old school look right? Like modern movies. Can they even replicate it anymore?
Well, yes, they can. They can. It but then again, that's going to depend on the viewer too. Is it good enough? You know what I mean?
So
Let's
what would you give your stamp of approval on?
Oh man, it'd be tough. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm paying attention to the movie too. Let's go with the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The gentleman that I can't think of his name right now. I know he directed a lot of like videos, the MTV era and all that. He did a lot of good, the grunge, and he had a good eye. Well, and to be fair, I'm trying to think of his name right now. The original videographer, the director of cinematography that did the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre also was the director of cinematography for the remakes. So he had a good, idea of what to go for.
Hmm.
But that's what's really challenging, Chris, and I know you get this completely, is taking, let's say 35, and Morgan would love this conversation right now. Taking a 35 million, yes, it would be way too expensive, even though let's bring in Quentin Tarantino that likes to take 35 and another, I'm trying to remember the other size. That film is so expensive to today because it's practically unusable to bake and to use and everything else.
Or Christopher Nolan, sorry. Isn't he still on 35 mil? Yeah.
35 mil. There's a lot of them that feel very passionate about it. It's late night. Oh, here we go.
Oppenheimer
Whoops.
was on 35 mil, and I think was it Dark Knight?
Yes, Dark Knight. That was also good for. I think it was on 72 millimeter. I think it was Dark Knight.
Okay.
Late Night with the Devil gave me those old. Yes, it did with me too. I praised that so much. I love that. There would be a good watch along. Late Night with the Devil. There you go. Thank you so much. Well, look what we got here, Chris. Going on. We got another individual, just like Jake, who's like a walking encyclopedia. Marcus. Yes, and Daniel Pearl. Daniel Pearl, great cinematographer.
See, we need to keep guys like this around if we keep drinking this shit and killing our brain cells.
Yes.
We need to keep them around so they can keep us in order.
This is the Gemini in me. Natalie, if you're still watching, you get it. One half of me says, "Me, I'm sorry for butchering for the watch along," but the other one, this is who I am. I'm just trying to have fun. It's like a terrible narrator right now.
Can you be the best at being the worst? That's what we'll do.
Yes, I can. I don't know about that. I'm trying. See, Natalie, yeah, I'm 6, she's 9. Okay. You just,
the weird thing, my ex
look at that.
my ex-girlfriend before I actually started everything up with Natalie, hers was the 8th.
The 8th?
Yeah.
An old friend of mine, his birthday was June 8th.
I swear. I mean, Geminis, for some reason, they follow me around. I don't know.
My Uncle Rusty is a Gemini. An old,
everywhere.
yeah, my Uncle Rusty is a Gemini. He's actually a Memorial Day. My old friend Todd, Memorial Day. Myself, of course. My mom's ex-husband. I won't tell that story because it's his mother, same birthday as mine, which I learned of another celebrity birthday was June 6th. I forgot already. Oh my God. I finally got to see a good YouTube video of an interview of Alex Van Halen recently. Been dying to hear from him.
Good.
I miss that yellow, guys. I really do. I hate the color yellow, but I miss that color yellow. I'll just go say fuchsia. I like the word fuchsia tonight. Fuchsia yellow.
You do like
Is
that.
it mustard? No, it's fuchsia yellow. Is that a real color of yellow? I don't know, but it's fuchsia yellow. See, this is what fucking Sherrod Brown did to me. If you're from Ohio, you get it. If you live in Ohio right now, you get it. If you have a state senator that has a lot of fucking ads right now, you get it. And that fuchsia green phone, God, I want that.
To think you could just go to any store on the street and probably pick that phone up, and now it's probably worth it.
There's like,
I don't know.
Could you, Chris, if you had an attic access like that right now, that would freak the shit out of anybody who's watching.
Yeah.
And you know what? It makes sense. He's climbing ladders with that attic space is like a 2x2 square. Uh-oh. What the fuck happened behind that door? See, fucking Terminator 2's done that shit to me.
Oh my God, you made me swallow that way too fast.
That's what she said.
Oh my God. Ouch. That hurt.
It's been like that ever since I can remember. I mean, I'm really gonna be okay. I'm gonna fucking get this off my chest now since it's after 11 o'clock at night. Back in an old friend of mine, his birthday is actually September 1st. So I don't know why I brought that up. Thinking of birthdays we were talking about earlier. Him and I, when we would cruise around in his old GM Corsica, we would listen to a song on the radio. And our thing was every song that came on, you could add the word Jew to it. And it's true. You could take every song and add the word Jew. You can find to put Jew in it. And today it's like, Scott, you can't say that. Why can't I? I didn't say anything offensive, but you know as well as I do. You can't say that. You know, right now there's like this war thing going on right now. And, you know, there's transgenders. I get upset with that.
All right, whatever voice you just went into, you're gonna have to give him a name right there. What's his name?
With that voice right there.
Yes.
Uh-oh. I've had that voice in the back of my head for a long time.
Fuck.
Oh, here we go.
That
The phone call.
explains so much.
The sad thing of it, Chris, you know, here's interrupting the phone call. I used to be told that I could do an impression of Barney so well it's scary, and it used to mess up Zach.
Oh no.
When he was a baby, because I couldn't stand Barney. So I would do it, and he would look at me weird, like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Fuck you doing?
I love you. Hey, Dozer. Yeah, but I would get the thing is Zach wasn't really into Barney, but anytime I go, I love you, you love me, he'd be like, there's Barney.
That's rough. I was never a Barney kid.
Oh my God, you were a kid when Barney was. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's a real cop cruiser right there. Today it's all like Ford Explorers and shit. No, that's a real cop. Yep. Look at those bars on top of that thing with those. They're listening to that fucking Billy right now. See, that's the kind of shit you could do with the rotary dial phone. And to think this is the same fucking director that did Gremlins.
I love Gremlins. I can't even hate on it. It's just it's the nostalgia for me, I guess. The same was that we were talking about that one night. It's Shop of Little Horrors. Like, of course, that's a fucking awful movie, but I still love
There's
it.
people that loved. I mean, the musical. You know, the shop people. Yeah, like you said. God damn it! Another fucking ad.
Oh, jeez.
Stop it! It's so funny. No, I went to 2.
I'm at 12016.
Skip. 120.03.
Oh man.
05. 08. 9. 10. 12. 16.
16. 17. Oh,
21.
Homie's dead with. What was that?
What?
Was that Play-Doh blood?
I was too busy hitting my goddamn screen.
That was the pinkest blood I've ever seen.
But that was 70s Kodak blood.
It's great. Hey,
you know, that's the thing. I've heard other special effects. They've had the red is so hard to get that color grading down. Uh-oh. Why the fuck would you be yelling up the killer? Oh, there's that green again.
I can't believe you like that.
I can't either. That carpet looks like the shit that's in my those. Get the fuck out. This is cool.
All right.
Get the fuck out.
No, I know this is 70s, but come on.
This is how you're supposed to be acting in a fire drill. Haven't you watched your HR safety?
Do exactly as I say. Who's like, okay.
The call's coming from the house. What came first? When the stranger calls or this? Uh-oh. Get the fuck out. See, it's a kid.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry,
Damn it!
it's
Every time you
been a
do that, I
habit.
just see Arnold.
See, every time I could have a comedy where there's not really a necessary scene that's scary, and all of a sudden there's a moment of silence, and I go, dun, 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 dun. It's been like that ever since the fucking movie came out.
Yikes!
What do you think he's gonna come out and fucking do a?
Oh, and the Academy goes to. Oh,
See, that's another thing too. We're talking about, where was okay? The 70s. I'm gonna put this up on the screen again. The 70s were arguably one of the okay. You don't get that anymore. These little zoom in shots, these little,
Mhm.
they could grab this, Yeah, the great thing about using wide angle, you don't have to worry about focusing too much. So, sorry. It's true. Yeah, a lot of shots in this film was definitely shot on a wide angle, lens. Those fucking curtains are awesome too. Sorry.
You want their entire home decor.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. That way, whenever I have guests, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is the Black Christmas," but I'm living it. And I'll have, in the toilets. I got 2 toilets here. Just, see if there's any. You couldn't smell that bitch rotting up in there? Seriously. You're all about me, but you couldn't smell a dead body up there. Oh, see? Oh, no. I am wondering what came first now. When a stranger calls this, because there are certain,
What the fuck took
now
her
you
so
fucking want to
long?
escape. Of
She's just
course.
staring at that fucking eyeball. What
Oh,
are you
man.
doing?
You know, the 70s and the 80s, right? Okay, when they get to the car, they can't start it, and here comes. You think of Jason, right? Think of Camp Crystal Lake.
See, I always come
They
back
can't
to
start the
Halloween
car. They
2.
can't start the car. But okay, Halloween 2, and of course, when you have these situations where the call's coming in from inside the house, they get to the front door, they can't figure out how to fucking unlock it.
I'll never forgive Jamie Lee Curtis when she couldn't fucking scream. When she was just sitting there, she was like, "Help, help."
It
And
was
then the
that.
door fucking closes, and then she fucking screams it like, "Oh my god, I hate you."
I'm trying to remember how you put it. It was so hysterical as I'm, because sometimes I'll hear things much more clear when I'm editing or podcast. Obviously, the live stream's not. But there was something how you put it with like H2 with, yes, you got a psychopath chaser, but yet you fall asleep in the car. As I watch, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, I've never looked at that way, but he makes a good point.
Shit makes no fucking sense.
It doesn't, but it was just hysterical how you put it. Ooh, there's
She's like
downtown Xenia.
fighting for her life, and then she's just like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm really tired right now. What? Wait a minute now.
I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend right now. It doesn't matter. I watched a comedy from back, a Canadian group called Kids in the Hall, and they make fun of the zombie films. And there's just this little sketch where they have 2 of them, 2 zombies chasing a couple, and they're like the zombies are like did it, and the couples are like oh, they're running through the woods, and every time they would stop, the female would take off her high heel shoes and throw it at the zombie. And then there's another scene where they're running and running. They stop. They take off the, they throw at the zombie. It's just hysterical. And when you said that, I was thinking about that. Like, oh, I'm being chased by. I'll just fall asleep.
Yeah. Once I wake up, this motherfucker's in real trouble then because I'm fully rested.
It's almost like her actions in that film was she was reading John Carpenter's vibe as he was writing that script.
Yeah, she had a 6-pack of Bud Light herself.
And I'm sorry, John. I'm gonna say it right now. If I was having a 6-pack of Bud Light writing that script, it wouldn't have looked anything like what it did.
I mean, if he got that
Use your credit card to scrape that shit. Sorry.
if he got that trashed off of a 6-pack of
It's
4.5% beer, yikes.
I actually did not buy that Ryan Geist that Zach and I, after I picked him up Friday, sometimes I'll just go to the Kroger Marketplace there in Troy. And I went, and I was like, oh, they got that Cincinnati, the jungle beer. And I'm like, I'm not buying this shit because if it's going to reflect on how bad their fucking football team is, I don't want to take any chances. Oh, there's Michael right there. See the silhouette? How tight.
Oh, Billy.
He fucking reminds me of from The Omen,
Yeah,
the
kind of.
photographer.
All I can think of is fucking Jim Carrey in The Cable Guy. The prison scene where he puts his nipple against the
Yeah.
this whole movie.
It's when you say that, I think when he's like making the installation and he's trying to find the sweet spot on the wall. Yes.
There's your sweet spot right there.
Yeah. That little. I tell you what, he was not that he's passed away or anything like that, but let's face it, Jim Carrey's physical comedy is just so goddamn brilliant. Uh-oh.
Yeah, what was his probably who do people compare him to? Like Jerry Lewis?
There's that, yes. I'm gonna say Jim Carrey. I mean, there's comparisons, but I think we all know Jim Carrey was one of a kind. And I say that as if he's passed away now. That's I there's been no other guy other than Robin Williams. But when I think of Dumb and Dumber, the first time I seen that movie at the movie theater right here in Heber Heights, when you got me laughing so hard that I slide out of my seat, that says something there. Don't blink. Come on, watch for the eyes to blink. Damn it.
People
That
people want to trash Carrey, but man, I just think he's a guy who's seen a lot and knows a lot and is tired of the situation he's in.
Yeah. When we live in an era where everybody gets, the pros and cons, you know what I mean? We really do. There's very few people that don't get shunned on, but the rest of us, oh yeah, we get shit on all the time. I mean, come on. We've been making fun of Sherrod Brown, that poor old guy.
Oh, fuck him.
That's I like the colors of this bedspreads and that wallpaper.
You like all of it.
And that bald head guy right there. God damn. Inspiration right there. Whatever happened to fucking wallpaper?
You still see it occasionally.
Yeah, if you come over here and I peel some of the onion layers under this fucking carpet. She's working at Burger King. That's what her outfit's looking like.
That's accurate. A sick girl.
What the fuck happened to this dude here all of a sudden? I'm kind of lost.
That was real weird. They just fucking knocked him out, apparently. Get out of here.
See, that's what I need. I'm missing a chair that you could fit in the fucking corner. I mean, there's not so many chairs you can sit in the corner. Where the fuck is Billy?
That mattress looks uncomfortable as fuck.
Kind of looks like mine. Explains why I don't sleep with this shit.
It looks like half a fucking potato.
I keep on telling myself, you know, your son's only here every other weekend, three nights a week. You got to go try out his bed and see if you sleep well. And then Doze would be like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get your ass back in here."
Uh-oh.
Come on, Billy.
Billy badass.
I'm just assuming we're synced up right now. That's the one thing I noticed that every time I watch this movie, not I've watched a lot, but this is where the disappointment's been. If I remember correctly, they just never really showed much concern of the murderer with her. You know, it's like, and it makes me think, you know, the Billy character is much more. See, ironically, to my left, out in the hallway, there is a attic door, but it's much bigger than that fucking thing right there. It doesn't have that. Yeah. Ooh.
It's me.
Now this is definitely brilliant on how they.
Those bodies are preserved pretty well.
Yeah. And hence the classic poster shot scene. So.
Yeah. It's too bad nobody can see a fucking body from the street.
Yeah, in some neighborhoods, that's just typical.
Like Christmas time or
Well, I'll just say west side or east side of Dayton, one of the two.
that's a big fucking house, dude.
That is.
It's a sorority
That's
house,
Oakwood.
but whatever. You know,
And
I
there
was
is,
driving
by the
through
way,
Oakwood the other day, and I thought that would make a perfect Halloween town.
Oakwood, yes. And it's funny you mentioned that. I was driving through Marymount, which every once in a while I'm through Marymount and all that, and Cincinnati suburbs, and it's a old German area, and boy, when fall hits that area, it is so Midwestern look, and I'm like, it'd be a cool place to do some Halloween there too, just like Germantown. He's calling himself now.
is me, Billy.
Oh. Well,
Shit.
there we have it. We're down to no more survivors of this amazing 2.5 hour podcast. Last week we had to shake them off. We did. We had to. Well, what's her name again? What's the popular female singer? Taylor Swift. We had to Taylor Swift them off. Oh, and I get an ad. It doesn't matter anymore because the film is over with. Oh, the Negotiator is the next one. That's a good movie. Just stop.
Well, I'm still curious about the whole Discord thing. Can't help
Yeah,
it.
I don't blame you. Discord, their menu reminds me of I just want to stop my damn phone. There we go.
I can't
Discord
believe all those
reminds me of,
people that voted and how do you not show what's going on here?
yeah. You know what? I think it just takes time. It does. It does. Discord reminds me of people that voted and you know what? I think it just takes time. That's Facebook. Looks good. Yeah, it's funny. Here I was so worried about visuals, right? I got a better everything is going up perfectly. You know what? There we go, Chris. This is where we have to feel good about what's going on right now at this moment of time.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, I was here. You were in Inglewood. You move. You have a new location. You're out in the country. You were dealing with the aggravations of the image not being as clear. Thankfully, with Riverside, I say that name a lot, Riverside, but I'm so thankful for this software. It is awesome. I really absolutely love Riverside when it comes to doing what we're doing here. Because when you're not doing a live stream, it does truly upload it to the cloud where I've got raw footage and it's perfectly fine. And now some time has gone by. Thankfully, with Chris's internet provider, it's obviously gotten stronger. It's grown. He's getting a stronger signal. Granted, it's later too, but I'm seeing it right now through live, and we're getting a pretty good signal. Is it 100% perfect? Probably not, but considering what it was like, let's say a year ago, man, we've grown with the signal.
He's he just keeps launching some satellites up there, so I'll take it until fiber comes into the country, which could be happening in 2025, I hear, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. You know what I mean?
The fact that we're still doing live right now, if you ever find yourself interested about this stuff, Chris mentioned Discord. Oh, here we go. We got another. All right, let me put this up on the
Wow, 4 in
screen.
the morning. That's a trooper right there. Thanks,
That's
buddy.
me, guys. Wow. Well, thank you so much. I got to ask you real quick, where are you? Are you in Ireland right now? Because that would be so cool. That's me. I mean, loved it. 4 in the morning here. Really enjoyed it. Okay. We thank you so much, seriously, for joining us here. I mean, we can't even get enough Americans other than Chris and I. but yeah, that's cool. What was that?
All we can assume is that people were busy, and it is what it is. I do think that's crazy to vote on it, and I really.
What's that?
I don't know. To vote on it and not show is just weird to me, but oh well.
Yeah. Oh wow. Here we go. Here we go.
That's crazy.
We may be related. Because I am my from my grandmother's side, O'Malley's. That's my grandmother's maiden name. Apparently, I've got some relatives over there in Ireland, so it's probably why I love Irish whiskey so goddamn much.
Murphy for me.
Yeah, technically that's right. I'd say 1 o'clock above Chris's head. That's his Murphy's Pub sign. Um, but yeah, if you ever want to do something like this, I highly recommend wherever you live, if they have fiber optics internet, that's the way to go as of right now. Because it's so funny. Last week we were doing a live stream. I was like, why does mine look like shit? Because my system, my modem was extremely outdated. And now I got everything upgraded. It's like, damn, it is clear as a bell right now. It better be when you got, let's say, 900 gigabytes uploading. Kind of explains why things were taking longer to upload on YouTube when I was putting. so, uh, so Chris, yeah, I don't want to say this was a failure. I mean, we did have some, people that were join us, and that's fine. That's great. I don't want to have like thousands of people join us because I'd really be nervous. Like, oh shit, is this going down? Is this,
Well, within reason.
But we had,
I think it would be pretty great, but yeah, I mean that's fine. Got to crawl before you walk.
yeah, because I'll say it right now. As I don't, it doesn't matter. I'm hoping that Chris and I do more of these down the road, because if we do find our own pattern, in all honesty, if this goes well enough, I'm hoping that we could do this even over on Patreon, where we do a watch along on Patreon.
Yeah, I wish we could be more interactive to the point where we could ask, like, okay, if this time period didn't work out, what time period does work out for people? Like, so we can, structure it around that, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's always a challenge too for everyone. Because let's say we have someone from Ireland, let's say the UK, Ireland or the UK, they're always at 4 to 5 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
And the reality of it is, it's always going to have to be a Thursday or Friday night for either one of us.
Yeah, within reason. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm home every night now. It's a little bit easier. So if we had to, we could possibly,
we could, and
even we just
then
have to be more stringent on ourselves. We'd have to, limit it to, a half hour here, an hour there, not our usual podcast that, I mean, they're like 4 to 5 hours long.
yeah,
We spend a lot of
I
time.
try to get that a little shorter too, especially if we have a guest, because the reality of it is too, take this as a learning experience. If you're watching or listening, if you do have a guest, and it's in the beginning, you can't help it. But the reality of it is, if you're going to not have a live stream video and you have a guest, you want to try to keep it then at least an hour, because when you've got to edit it later, that's a very large file that you put on your computer, and that hits a lot of stress on your computer, and it's harder to edit it that way, especially when your computer mine is 12 years old right now. So that puts a lot of stress on it. So yeah, you want to keep it that, and you want to keep it entertaining. You want to keep them coming back for more too. So,
Yeah.
and you know what? That reminds me, Chris. Look who we got here.
That was a
Look who we got here.
What's that mean?
That was a poop. You are insulting a movie from 1974. Oh, come on. If I wasn't interrupting it so much, you probably would have gotten that "When a Stranger Calls" vibes.
Oh, goodness.
I hope it was interesting enough to watch it on Facebook at least, or getting us right there. But here's one thing, Chris, on a live stream that would be interesting down the road, when we actually start working on this damn mask, because I would love to do a live stream that way. I think that'd be so cool. I really do. People just watching. How are you guys doing this or whatever?
Okay, so streaming working on a mask, or streaming watching a movie while working on it?
I've always visualized, You're working on a mask upstairs. You got a camera up there doing a live stream, and people are asking questions about the whole subject matter. I don't know. I just always kind of visualized. I thought that'd be kind of cool.
Okay, so the working on a mask, not the movie part.
That's totally separate. Totally separate. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like a
that
different.
was what was confusing me. I thought you were meaning like
Yeah.
watching a movie while we were live streaming up there or something like that. I was like, what?
No, no. Like say you're painting a mask or whatever the case may be,
Mhm.
and you want to do a live stream video. People want to. They're kind of curious.
Yeah,
We're
of
kind of
course.
curious. That is not an insult. No, here we go. I don't know. I think if anything, it's not that like you and I would have answers to everything, but I think what it would be interesting is if you're working on a mask, you're doing a live stream, and you could. I don't know. It would just be. If, I think people would find that interesting, especially when it does get into the subject matters about like last week we had someone on here that was trying to on the subject matter about budgets, how much, well, it was like $40 on a mask and all that. I think maybe if people could see, a little bit behind the scenes of what it takes to rather, chances are from Chris and I would be an overhaul, because I'm trying to get rid of that word, at least out of my vocabulary, rehaul. um I don't know, I just think it'd be interesting. It's kind of like the behind the scenes sort of thing, because yeah, the one thing that I have seen through Instagram, there's individuals that do overhauls, or they call them rehauls, and they'll do lives on Instagram. See, look what we got here, Chris. Look at that.
I mean, we appreciate that. Um, it's just you know getting the stars to line up. We are trying to figure it out, same as you guys are. How can we make it more convenient for people? How can we get more interactive? How can we get the word out better? We're trying to figure all that out.
Because in all honesty, I have listened to what was it? As I was finished watching or listening to our previous podcast, it comes up to the next podcast to someone come. I'm not going to say a name, but I was listening to that podcast and it was so boring compared to what we were doing. It really was. I mean, maybe it's because it was a totally different attitude from what we were doing. And then I'm listening. I'm like, this is flat. This is. I don't want to listen to this anymore. It's just too. I don't know. This just me. Maybe I'm just being stubborn, or I'm just being.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, speaking of podcasts and maybe the reality of it coming to an end here, we tried. We really did try. I put it up on Facebook. Chris and I tried our best to show you our true colors on Facebook and YouTube. Why does it
No,
say live
I
recording?
think the Facebook and the YouTube thing. I think we need to keep at that. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't take one thing and just give up on that because we had success at it last time we did it, and
Oh yeah.
it's just going to be one of those things. We gotta
And
get
we got
the
to
timing right.
definitely got to figure out that Discord thing too. I wish I could just figure out how to put Discord on here. I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna
supposed to.
I'm gonna look into that. I'll have answers for you tomorrow. I can't get it to launch right now. I'm really trying. Really, I keep clicking on it and it just will not launch for me right now.
Huh,
Anyways,
okay.
I'm gonna I'm gonna get I'm gonna get that figured out tomorrow. I think we should plan another. Let's plan. You said Texas.
Yeah, I'd like to do a Texas Chainsaw 1974, the original watch along. We'll get that figured out sometime soon. And as another reminder, it'll probably be 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks from actually Thursday. Let me look at the calendar here real quick. Come on, calendar. I've really got to go
Two
to the
weeks
restroom.
from next Thursday. That's the 21st.
What is? Yeah, November. Today's the 1st. So the 7th. So the 14th. The 14th. What happened to? There we go. The 14th is a podcast that should be uploaded. Where I'll tell you what. I'll be right back. I've got to take care of. I was hoping an ad would help me go to the bathroom. I'll share with you what I'm about to say after I'm done peeing.
Hmm. Well, I'll be damned. I don't know where we were going with that. Let's listen to a little The Cure, guys.
Okay. So next week, next Thursday, Chris and I. Oh, hold on. We got an important message to send out to you, Chris. Next Thursday, Chris and I will be recording a podcast.
Oh, Aaron. Okay.
Yes,
I didn't
Aaron
know what you
Tyler
meant by
with
that. Okay. I'm on track
yes,
now.
yeah. We got a podcast. If anybody's going to be listening to this later on, we're actually recording next week with Aaron Tyler with Masquerade Workshops. This gentleman, he posts a lot on Facebook, YouTube videos, Instagram. He does a he does. Hey, Chris, your mom wants that's probably the sad thing of it is it tells you that's probably one of my favorite parts of doing the podcast. But he's going to be joining us next week, and I'll have it up for the following week. Just not live. I mean, sorry, I'm not magic. I just can't edit in 5 seconds. But of course, we did a live. But no, we're not doing a live. And that I'm looking forward to that one because in fact, I've got a mask sitting behind me, kind of like right there, which someday hopefully we'll get Simon Edwards on here as well as a guest. Simon Edwards is constantly posting masks, whether he's finished or I think he's still selling blanks. I'm not quite sure, but he partnered up with Aaron Tyler, and I bought a blank from Aaron. This guy right here. I hope I'm doing this right. And it's so cool with the bokeh and all that. It looks kind of like an old school, Michael Myers. But if I bring it closer, it won't look anything like that. And that's my doing right there.
So real quick, when we do these overseas ones, I mean, obviously the people probably know that it's a little harder to get schedules to sync up and stuff like that. That may affect it somewhat, but we're definitely. I mean, I would like to reach out to Simon actually, and see if he would like to come on. I know it's going to be a special circumstance because really, what we have with our schedule, guys, is like pretty much Friday now. It's either Thursday or Friday. It seems like I don't want to get wasted on a Saturday night when I work Sunday.
So I'm trying to push too.
We've got these
Not
schedules that
push,
we're
you
trying
get
to
wasted.
deal with.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to encourage that we for a lot of you out there, it won't matter. Simply because it doesn't, has nothing to do with your schedule. But for Chris and I, yeah, I don't want him up late on a Saturday because he's got to go to work Sunday. So for us, as of right now, it works best for us to do a Thursday or a Friday because I work Monday through Thursday, and it just And I think with this, let's say we had a gentleman on here momentarily ago who's from Ireland. So yeah, we're kind of thinking out loud here. But if you're watching and you're from the UK or wherever, you're getting an idea that we're concerned about, your timing as well. If you want to be a guest on here, because we definitely would like to have more guests in the future. Hey guys, who the shit was the killer? Chris, it was Billy, right?
Billy.
It's funny you asked that question. Believe it or not, Black Christmas, that did come out in 1974. That was actually a lingering question for a lot of people. Who was the killer? Oh, here we go. Share it. Well, you were hiding from us the whole time. That's for you. That's crit.
That is rather confusing.
Yeah. But yeah, it's it's almost like in a little trivia. Who was the killer from Black Christmas? Billy. That's the one thing that John actually was also inspired. John Carpenter was inspired from Black Christmas. It was a mystery. Who is this person? It could be anybody, because in the beginning of Black Christmas, you get a POV, point of view, of somebody who is just coming towards this house, and you are under the impression, as you fans of more or less have written enough about the concept of it was an escaped lunatic, but there's no proof on that. There's just some guy, some lunatic. I mean, if you watch the movie, you can tell he's one or two cans shorts of a six pack, and he just manages somehow to know to climb up this ladder to get into the attic to do what he was doing in this movie. But where does he come from? Who is he? What is this You just have to imagine he's just some cuckoo puff that escaped the loony bin, and he's out doing his thing that he loves best. And yeah, for many years, people were like, well, who is that guy? That's what John Carpenter was inspired by. Really, it was as you know as well as I do, Chris, it really wasn't about Michael Myers. It really wasn't about the killer. It was about the babysitters. And that's why the Michael Myers is more or less known as the Shape, not Michael Myers. Michael Myers was actually named after one of the producers for the film. So, but Johnny, he was heavily inspired from Black Christmas on how it was created, how it was shot, the wide cameras and all that. Like I said, it's the same director of Gremlins that directed that film. Isn't that right, Amanda Hump? You see, that's the thing of it is, I think Chris and I are the ones that have fun with our names because everybody else takes it so seriously they put their actual names on there. Well, why? Because we never. It's just too fun. And if somebody one of these days people are like, is that really his name's really Amanda? Hey, it's 2024. It could very well be.
Don't you judge me.
Yeah. And Morgan Freeman, I know I don't sound anything like the guy. I mean, let's face it, when you listen to him doing narratives of anything, you're like, he could do movies, he could play God, he could do voiceovers. So I'm just trying to pretend that I'm Morgan Freeman there. Hell, he could work with Jim Carrey again. But yeah, back to Aaron. I'm really looking forward to that one there. He's actually pumped up for that one. He really is. Well, he's not working out. I don't know. I didn't ask him.
He may be. You don't know. It's possible.
It could be. He's actually himself. He's into. He's more of a video guy himself too. So, yeah. So I'm just thinking, as popular as these, and Chris, I hate to say it, but I really think one of the reasons why some of these old veteran mask makers out there are losing some of their business, I think they're losing some of their business to all of the overhauls. But to interrupt that thought process, Are you eating leftovers?
No.
Oh, you went to a Mexican restaurant earlier, right? I
Mm-hmm.
had this. I at the bowling alley. I had this like nacho. Oh, they're good. It's a huge serving, and they had a lot of banana peppers on there, and that's another reason why I think I was craving tequila earlier.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Chris, I think we should basically call it here. I mean, it's already 2 hours and 50 minutes into it. Your mom's the only one here. Not that I'm trying to bump her off, but I'm sure, she can come out there and talk to you. And we appreciate you popping into it. Where the hell's Dustin at? I thought
Don't know.
Dustin was going to be here.
Nope. I thought several people that voted were gonna be here, but here we are.
Yes, you are. Oh, I forgot. Since we're at the bowling alley and it's supposed to be their costume Halloween thing and all that, and Zach was smart this year. He just wore a T-shirt. There's a skeleton T-shirts because the year before that he was Dracula and the cape was driving him nuts as he's trying to bowl. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to put a costume. I'll put on a T-shirt I've had, one that I actually made. And two people who I've known for years, one named Jimmy, and another guy, Steven. He's like, I've seen you wear that T-shirt in the summertime. In general speaking,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yeah. I said I don't need to wear a Halloween costume. I'll wear Michael Myers stuff all year round. I'll just play Candy Crush. What's Candy Crush?
Oh no! Don't get that started.
You know what? I'll ask your
All right.
mom right now. What would your mom like to watch during a watch along? Since she's actually took the time.
Hmm.
There we go. While we have her before we end this, if she could do a watch along like what you've seen tonight, what would be hers? Connie. See, this is what your son does on the live streams. He likes to change his name constantly. I'm just keeping it real. Morgan Freeman, damn it. As I'm about ready to change it. Um, she's thinking. She's thinking.
Come
Let's
on, we
see
need
how
an
we look at.
answer. Come on now. Hey now.
I'm gonna
Hey.
go over. I'm going over Facebook. I don't know why I couldn't get on this. Maybe I had to do it in real time with Instagram. I had it all set up too and everything. Oh, here we go. I see it. It's already. She already set it over on Facebook. The
Oh,
original. Wait a minute. Let me come back over here.
I
It's not on.
see.
It's got a
I
delay
picture
over on.
her saying like Phantasm.
Okay.
I remember
I already
she
know
used
what
to
she
watch
said.
Phantasm when I was little. Man,
I already know. I already know what she said. But I'm gonna wait till it pops up here. Here it goes.
Walking Dead,
The
huh?
original.
Huh.
The original Walking Dead, or
The show?
is now? Yeah, we haven't done a show. Or are you thinking of the original Dawn of the Dead,
Donna, yeah.
or the original Night of the Living Dead? So I'm thinking the show. I'm not putting original. That's where I'm getting some. So I'll go over to. It's so weird. We've had 17 comments over on Facebook. 17. See, people are going to watch this later on Facebook and they'll be like, oh my God, I was sitting around debating on who I'm going to vote for because I didn't vote early yet. So I've been sitting around all night. So I've been getting out I have a sheet of paper over here to my left and a sheet of paper here to my right. You can kind of figure out who's on the left, who's on the right, and the pros and cons. And that's what they've been doing tonight, Chris. Okay, your mom responded, yes, Scott. yes
Dawn
to
of the
the
Dead, then.
original Dawn of the Dead. Was it Dawn of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead? Because there are obviously remakes, unless she texts you. That would actually, in all honesty, I could do either one of them. So that's what they missed out tonight. You realize that, don't you? They're like, I don't know who I should vote for. But here's what I've got to say to that.
That's not a question. Sherrod Brown.
Oh, the original. You know what? That would be easier for us because there's so much. The original Night of the Living Dead. It's. I think it's. Yeah, we could do that. No doubt about that. It's been a long time. That's a great one. That's what started it all. George Romero's Night of the Living Dead. That's what started it all. And I'm not just saying this to say it, but that's still my ultimate favorite. Living Dead movie. Shaun of the Dead has really come close in the top 3. I don't watch a lot of these zombie movies. There's one that I have. Was it 31?
I don't really put it in the same category, but I really love Army of Darkness. I mean,
Zach loves that movie.
It's just great. There's just
I'll tell you one
spin off with it. It has so much character. It's great. I'd love to do that one time too.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oops, wrong one. Clicked on the wrong one. Have you tried doing that yet, Chris? No, the black and white. Yes, that's
no,
absolutely. We've gone over to the chat. Now you can see the chat over here on Riverside, correct?
Yeah. I can't highlight it though, but
all I do is put my cursor over it, and then below it says "Show on Stream."
Nope, not for me.
I wonder if I could.
I'm just a pleb.
Because there's the producers. I'm gonna have to try it one time. See if you could. I don't know if they send it to you as producer, but I always think producer doesn't. They're not on camera. Library, movies, Silicon Valley. That's not a movie. That's a TV series. I love that series. That was another thing I used to watch. Silicon Valley. It was on HBO, and I got shorted on like only so many seasons. Did you ever watch 28 Weeks Later? That is so underrated. It is so underrated.
Is that where we found is it Killian or Cillian? Cillian Murphy? Paris? I think that was like his debut movie. Was that all right?
You got. I'm going through the cast right now, and I don't see that name. It is.
Weeks later, right?
Yes.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one.
20 weeks later, the follow up to the hugely successful 28 Days Later picks up 6 months later after the rage virus. It's good.
I must be thinking about Days Later.
It is here.
Yeah, that's Killian.
Maybe that'll show the trailer, but I don't. The thing of it is, I very seldom ever hear anything about this film from anyone, and I don't understand why. When it comes to the whole zombie thing, and it starts off like it punches you in the gut right in the beginning. It's intense in the
Days.
What's that? Days of the Dead?
No, 28 Days Later.
Oh, the first one? Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay.
Yes. That I did see. I liked it. This one, it doesn't have this. I mean, let's face it. Every film, this is other than Terminator 2, that was special all on its own. A lot of people feel Terminator 2 is better than the original one. Blah blah blah. The 28 Days Later, I think it starts off as there's only really these two, really. But
see, they're both phenomenal movies. If we're talking about Terminator, but I get really hung up on that debate because man, Terminator One was so original, and
I don't see
uh,
the thing for me is it's like, okay, I'm going to have pizza tonight and I'm going to have lasagna tomorrow. I'm going to love both of it. To me, it doesn't matter. Um, I appreciate it for what it is for each one. Terminator 2, the what I go there, to me, it's what started a lot of shit when it comes to like, let's face it, if it wasn't for Terminator 2, we probably wouldn't have a lot of special effects that we see today, like with the whole CGI thing. And CGI is debatable too. Yeah, sometimes they overdo it, but it was perfect in Terminator 2 with the whole cop with the silver thing and all that. Um, it was just James Cameron, I think, with Terminator 2, if I was looking at it from his perspective, that was his, masterpiece out of the two. Because he really got a chance to, he got more money, let's face it. He was able to spend even more money. It's like for me, for an example, if I had an opportunity to get my hands on more certain cameras, I would go nuts with that shit. If I had the opportunity to have more money when it comes to all the equipment and I had the right script for it, it's going to hopefully turn out pretty goddamn good. And that's exactly what happened for Terminator 2 for James Cameron.
yeah,
Terminator, yes, to me, I could sit down and go out in the living room right now and watch Terminator and enjoy it probably more because how authentic it was. The story and all that other stuff, just the
it's the
beginnings of it.
it's the
So
guerrilla
yeah,
filmmaking
it
part
yeah,
of
for
it.
me it's like I said, I'm gonna have pizza tonight from like Sailor Roses, and I'm gonna have lasagna from I'm in a win-win situation when it comes to both those films.
Yeah.
So I
Although many
just
people
I
would say his magnum opus was Titanic, but
yes, it's
I
true.
think he's taking it a little fucking far, man. He took
Yeah,
like
tight.
eight years to do like underwater research for Avatar, and it's just like, no, I didn't see anything groundbreaking. I guess I'll say. So I think he's taking it a little too far. You know what I mean?
I'm personally still waiting for my own personal stage performance of the Titanic over here. That's I yes, that's how diehard I am right now.
Oh,
And I'm gonna have a live orchestra in the bathroom because
oh
the
my.
acoustics, of course. Yeah, only because of the acoustics and all that.
Hmm.
Wow, I can't believe I'm sharing all this information right now when it's most meaningful at 3 hours of this live streaming watch along that only a handful of people cared about. But that's more than it was yesterday.
Well,
Am I
guess
right
what?
or am I wrong?
You just gotta press the fucking button and it uploads, right?
Oh, that's right. My bad. Everyone that's watched tonight, thank you so much. And look forward to our next, special guest, Aaron Taylor. You don't care. I'm just going to hit that fucking button. Why I didn't stop it a moment ago, but it was your mom. I just went and felt right. Let's see where we at. Oh, good, good, good.